Could have fucking.
Are you live streaming right now?
It's coming up. It's
live.
live.
That's a genius idea. The pizza's gonna be here in like 5 minutes.
I know, but we gotta start. It's at 8 o'clock. It's 8:07.
Did you let all your followers know?
Our followers know now.
Let them know right now. They'll show up at some point.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
It
That's
jizzed all.
It's now a long podcast.
It just-
recording and it could possibly end up a 2-hour live stream.
Look,
usually with Dave here.
His-
We're talking a while.
his live stream notice just jizzed all over his followers.
He has followers?
no, that's why it didn't get anywhere.
I mean, so it's me and you.
I mean, nobody's gonna get pregnant. Let's just put it that way.
I don't know. He has been like at home for a while now, so he's probably pretty fucking sterile.
Yeah.
Sterile, fertile as fuck.
Fertile.
I haven't been able to shoot it anywhere.
Other than in your hand.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna try it on this now.
This motherfucker.
Oh no. Are you watching it?
I didn't have us recording yet.
Yeah, you gotta
Good
turn
thing
that
that I
on.
started that process.
Yeah.
It's actually recording.
Yeah, now we're
There
actually.
you go.
You could
There you go.
download YouTube and then you'd have to edit all that, but that would just be a pain in the ass.
Fuck
So
you, I'm not video editing or doing any of that stuff. Fuck off, man. It's not my style. You're barely gonna get
erectile
paid for that.
dysfunction. That's what we
I
got.
want to know if since we're live now, is everybody gonna be cool with us like getting up and going to get more beer?
Instagram, we
Yeah.
are live with live stream and podcast. Come join us. Link is going to be put into the video story. So there you go.
Somebody didn't work on their like intro skills over there.
As followers.
We're like, yeah.
That's fine. So,
That's how I address myself.
Yeah, but you could have like waited until he was fucking done. No, get up and go get beer,
I
man.
don't think it matters if we get
We've-
up and get beer.
We've also started the
We're
beer.
gonna let that affect anything.
we're gonna see
Beer
how
wall.
high this gets tonight.
Yeah.
We're gonna get.
We'll
Dave's
post
gonna be
a post-op,
Yeah.
a
He's gonna be the
post-operation.
one outlier with his bottles. It's gonna be kind of
Bottles,
dangerous.
probably. Unless I go down on that.
We can
bottom
make those
shelf
the base and then just.
Just start building up
Yeah.
in there for you
We
guys.
can do that.
We did a
double rows.
Of course, if it tumbles, yeah, we want the bottles down below.
Yes,
We're
yes.
gonna have glass. Yeah, that won't be good.
I don't know. I got a wife for that for a
Oh,
reason.
yeah.
when we were younger, not illegally drinking. We used to go to parks and we built beer walls on the back of people's walls at the parks. But I mean, we were totally legal drinking. The littering was probably bad, but no, I'm just kidding.
I never built any of their wall.
No, we did it, man. We were just on the back of their house. We would just build up walls like of all of our, of our Coors, of our bullshit Coors Light or PBRs or whatever.
Stones. Have the stones out there.
Yeah.
Here's why I never did it. We always had keggers.
Yeah.
We didn't have these
So
fucking.
we put solo cups
Yeah,
up
solo
there
cups
if you
up
were
there.
Red
Yes.
Solo.
Well, but we were driving around park to park, so we wouldn't get in trouble. So we'd go to one park, we'd be like, all right, we're getting too loudy. Everybody meet at this other park. And then whoever didn't show up got fucked.
There's that many parks out here.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
There's parks everywhere.
Are we talking like these?
Not like the
retaining
little,
walls?
like the little
Okay,
kid.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
like the
Green
little
belt,
parks,
green
like the
belt.
little.
Call the ditches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Ditches.
no, we have like northern where I grew up. There's a lot more like larger parks and
keep-
stuff.
keep your
Not
fucking
this
ass in-
Chandler
Keep your ass in
bullshit.
Glendale, okay? Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Fucking surprise and Sun City when you run over people because they're driving their fucking golf carts around. And
Oh,
90-year-olds.
He almost dropped this. Look at this. Oh shit! Sorry,
Oh, no.
got distracted.
Oh, no.
All right. Sorry, I got baseball on in the background on the TV back
Once we get
here,
over
but
Cubbies,
yeah.
Get the
they're beating the Sox 10-0.
only Dave is a Cub fan. I'm a Cardinals
Die
fan.
hard.
We just
Die
gotta
hard.
get that out of the way now. There you go. So we're back with another episode. Who hi? I'm Tyrell. With me tonight is
Tom Champagne on Instagram now.
Yeah,
Just first
that's
name, last
social
name
media.
on Instagram. Tomo623 was taken.
Activated yourself.
So if you find whoever this Instagram Tomo623 person is, fucking punch him in the face right now. I'm just
I
kidding.
want to ask the question of why you didn't
We're
use
not going
Timothy
to
Midi.
So I thought about Timodius AD. Yeah, I thought about it because my name in World of Warcraft from a long time ago was Timodius, and from Timodius came Tomo. That's always been my nickname among my friends is Tomo.
He doesn't have
Well,
that friend zone.
The funniest thing though is so on like my Twitch and my other couple of things that I have, I changed it back to Timodius because Tomo623 is taken in a lot of things, and so I'm like, what the hell? So then we made up this joke that it sounds like Timodium AD, like or like some type of like Pepto Bismol or some shit. And so no, I don't want to go Timodium AD or Timodius AD, but it is funny. It is good to joke about.
It's shocking you had the Tomos 623 actually taken.
I don't know.
The numbered ones aren't taken.
So I went Tomo C623 thinking that would be good. And that is taken. And I was like, son of a bitch. I just did my first name, last name. I was like, fuck it, I don't even care.
Which you would figure would never show up.
Yeah. No, that's,
Right?
yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah, on my left.
Oh, that's sorry, I was in the middle of the drink.
Every
Choking on-
fucking
Fuck off.
It's
Choking
the
on
truth.
dick.
Every time.
X Scatters on all social media. I mainly do Twitch, which is twitch.tv/X Scatters.
Choking on a Truly over
And
there.
our special guest
And our
tonight
special guest.
is Dave. He's back,
I'm
ladies
back.
and gentlemen.
I'm
By
back.
popular demand, actually, by unpopular demand.
The demand was that I come here and do this because I had not been on it in a while.
The
So
demand was sufficient.
it was sufficient enough. It's just to be running into Casey and saying, yes, I'd like to do another podcast. Please tell Tyler.
Check out that ass. Check out that ass on that live stream, boys.
Okay, I have got requested to move Tom's mic since it's the one that's fucking.
Oh, I'm
working.
sorry.
No, it's working fine. We're gonna move it to the.
I'm getting a little
middle.
drunk, so we'll just,
We're gonna
we'll
move
keep
the
this
middle,
wall
so-
going. And
Well, yeah, that's good. I can see. Well, you can tell Casey. I can see your chats on the.
Okay.
I take it Casey's
Wait.
watching this.
what can
Yeah, I
you
don't
see?
know why.
What can you
This is
see
a
of
fucking bad
cases?
decision.
No.
I'm going to need a fucking charging block though.
Of course you are, bud. Of course you are. Every time
Gotta
with you.
keep it charged.
Every time.
Come prepared. It's there, right? Portable charger.
The charger's right now charging my porn device.
What? Your porn device?
No, my porn device is the most important device there is.
I mean, let's plan on
What
using it. 5 days.
device? What porn device are we talking about, Tyrell? Your fucking
Yeah, honestly,
your
what
strap on
device
for
do you
Casey?
use?
Like what the
Oh,
fuck?
no.
The fucking plugging
Oh, I know
machine that just like what the hell are we talking about here, man? I have no device like that requires charging.
You don't have a flashlight?
No,
you
I actually
missing out.
don't. I actually
a
don't.
flashlight is manual use.
Oh no, I got the one with the vibrating inside.
Oh god
my
damn it.
Wow.
Oh man, I mean
wow.
it's all about that. I mean, I don't see
We're
a
not
problem
even
with
one level of the wall in.
Damn it.
Got this discussion.
Tommy,
Sam Adams out there.
Yeah, they're in the fridge.
Okay.
Yep, in the fridge.
I now Casey tells me to scooch it a little closer to Dave, so I'll do
No, that's not because of noise.
there.
That's because she just wants you closer.
She likes us close. There
Oh,
you go.
she
That's
said,
never
"Oh,
been
Jason."
said. One.
Yeah, you guys.
Learn it. Just love that. Just take that in, Cardinals fan.
Wait.
Take that in.
I'll take it in. I'll take
I
it
gotta
in.
grab a
Shower
beer.
Cubs, match number for National League Central. 1.
Anyway, so tonight we are just gonna have one of our random bullshitting episodes where we just all sit around and talk and do the normal thing that we usually do because that's just what we like to do. And we're also gonna touch on some news of the week. We'll talk a little about. Actually, we're gonna watch the trailers for WandaVision
Oh,
and
yes.
The Mandalorian too.
Oh,
The next
yes.
season. We'll talk a little about. It's gonna be kind of a DC heavy, or sorry, MCU heavy
Yeah.
Podcast because
There's
we got a
no
lot of.
DC worth.
We've got a lot of.
We're not going
news
into that
coming out
again.
this week about
What
that.
the fuck? This thing is magic.
What? And you know it. Oh.
Is it the magnetic charger there? Oh,
Yeah. Like, what the fuck?
We'll talk about the restructuring of the
Yeah. Oh, no, I got
MCU
one. I got
schedule.
one. Yep.
And Tom, I believe I gave Tom a thing this week to look up Peacemaker.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I didn't do
You
that.
know, I saw that.
I actually thought it was a joke.
You know, when I saw the notes about what we may talk about, he said Peacemaker. The first thing that came to my mind was exactly what you wrote at the end of that.
Yes.
About who the fuck is Peacemaker?
Yeah.
I was like, I got no clue. I can't talk about this.
I kind of thought it was like a joke, like go look this up, and I was going to be searching online for some dildos or some fucking bullshit.
It's a
You
legit
do a
thing.
show prep and it doesn't even exist.
Yeah, I was like, fuck this asshole.
No, I was being legit with you on that. Like,
Yeah,
was
well,
talking
so I
Peacemakers.
I did Google it after you said no. I was being serious, and I was like, it's some pacifist, and then I just was like, I'm done. I'm good.
So about Peacemaker, the reason I had you bring it up and look for it is James Gunn is making a series about Peacemaker, and John Cena is playing Peacemaker.
Oh, that's right.
It's also Peacemaker's going to be in the new Suicide Squad.
That's right.
So that's why I wanted
And
to.
that's why I saw.
Yeah.
But Peacemaker's
John Cena.
brutal as
I saw
fuck.
that.
So you looked it up.
I mean, like I
saw
looked
the
it up.
Suicide Squad trailer, and I
All
saw
my knowledge of it will be
Okay,
right
so we're going to learn
right
all of our
here
knowledge about
while I look
Peacemaker
it up,
right now.
because I have no clue who that is.
I have no clue.
Never heard of him.
I was totally baffled
mean,
about who it was. I
Yeah.
had no recollection.
Well, I saw the Suicide Squad trailer, and I'm like, I know some of these guys, but then I saw like the polka dot guy, dude. I was like, that's from old school, like Spider-Man, I think.
Well, Suicide Squad's DC,
Yeah,
bro. So
played
try
by
that
John
again.
Cena.
Or no,
Yeah,
sorry,
Suicide
not DC. Oh,
Squad.
fucking not Suicide Squad. Or not Spider-Man. Polka dot was he was an old Batman character, I think, in like old comics. I think I'm not 100% sure though.
And that's what, like, so you said John Cena's playing this?
He is. I just
Yeah,
looked
In
it up.
every cartoon, he's like a tall, skinny dude. So, like, that's not a John Cena role in my
Oh,
opinion.
okay.
Like,
Let's
that
be
is a
okay.
weird.
All right,
what do you-
if it's DC, they're never gonna get it right.
No, yeah, no, I agree.
Like, let's be
But
honest.
that's why, like, when you said John Cena, I was like, okay, I like him in roles, but like, when I had seen the pictures the other day when you said
He was a
this, I
skinny
like,
dude
he's
in
a
the
skinny
comic. That's what I just
dude.
saw.
You have to stop talking now and drink because the DC versus MCU fucking debate just came up. So you gotta fucking drink now. That's the
Gotta drink.
rules. Whenever you start bashing DC and saying Marvel is better, you gotta drink.
Because Marvel is better.
I like the Blondale, man. It's good.
It was just a weird wang at the after
It's
another
yeah.
light.
It's a
It was
weird
not.
wang?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little,
Like
little
a smack
smack.
on the like a smack on the lips or something.
Well, yeah, I have a.
Oh, there you go.
Ain't nothing wrong with a weird wang in your mouth every once in a
With
while.
a weird wang slap in the lip.
There's no problem with that.
Which reminds me, if we're BS, and I'm going off topic really quick here.
That's all right.
Watching The Boys, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I did not see today's episode.
No,
I'm
you
in the
got
middle of last
I didn't
week's
watch
episode,
this
right?
episode, actually.
Well, I'll try not to give a spoiler here, but I got no way to go around it because it just reminded me when saying you get a wang. Did you see the scene where Homelander is looking at himself in the lingerie outfit?
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you guys. I don't mean to spoil it. If you have, well, I just spoiled it, but that's
Yeah, you
okay.
did.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But they switch it and it's a whole long story to get that. That's food.
And there goes the
It
loud
gets even
commotion.
more
It's out.
wangy in this most recent
Yeah,
episode.
I was watching it and I was like, oh my goodness, they're crazy in this show. This is awesome.
And this next one.
It was nuts. I mean, I loved it. There is pizza here, and I assume
Yeah,
wings,
pizza.
right?
Pizza and wings. Pizza and wings.
Pizza and wings. That's what we're waiting for right now. He's being so kind there.
I wasn't sure if you had to sign off.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No, I didn't have time for shit.
Yeah, so go on with your
Yeah,
piece.
so you see this scene where he starts looking at himself and it's a doppelganger, and he changes into Homelander with the black lingerie slip on. He's like,
Oh, I know
yeah,
what you're talking
I'm
about.
going to be with you, like himself. He's like, and it doesn't mean that you're,
He's like, it's not even gay.
yeah, he says something like that because it's you. It's
Yeah.
it's your own self.
Okay.
And, but I was watching like going, these guys, it's a well done show.
Yeah.
It's a very well done show, man. I mean, they don't, there's no boundaries with them, man. They just go off on things.
So this next episode, man, it gets even funnier with the whole fucking some wang and shit, dude.
Oh.
It's so funny.
I got hooked into that show last season when it came out, and awesome right now. I just love it. I probably later tonight
It's good.
after
Yeah, you
this
got-
podcast. I have some
You'll
beers
watch
in
it,
me. I'll
and then
watch.
you'll
I'll
laugh.
finish
You'll
up.
be like, okay, that's what Tom
That's what he
was
meant
talking
there,
about,
right?
the
That's
wang
what Tom meant
shit.
right there. That's funny stuff right there.
It was-
That's good stuff.
Dude,
Good
it's
show
awesome.
right now. Very good.
Yeah.
It kind of, I get when they try to release them every week, right?
I fucking hate it.
But doesn't it drive you nuts?
I hate it. I'm so
Gosh,
used.
man.
Like COVID has made me so used to binging that
it
I
all.
hate it.
Get it done, right? I'm like, oh, I just want to go. I want to watch it. And it's like, oh, every week? Really?
Yeah, dude.
Really?
I was like, the boys season 2 is out. I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna watch the whole season. And like, I get on there and there's 3 episodes. I'm like, what the fuck is this
What
shit?
do you mean there's only 3 episodes? Oh, yeah, that was, I was like, you got to be kidding me.
I didn't know you were drinking Trulies. I thought you'd want a beer, so I didn't.
I'm not a big fan of the weekly releases of shows.
I love it.
You like having the
Yes.
weight?
Yes.
Man,
I
love
do it to
having
fucking
binge.
Casey all the time, and I love doing it to her. We are going to watch one episode a night of this show. And we're going to watch an episode of this.
Oh, I
night.
cannot.
I
Oh,
fucking love it.
I just want to see the whole thing.
Oh, nope.
Oh my goodness. I
Nope.
just
Not doing it. And it pisses her off so much. Like, no, this extends the entertainment.
I think I purposefully waited
How the
for
fuck
a few of the
is-
ones that released a week. Like I just
Yeah.
waited. I was like, I'm just gonna wait,
yeah.
and then I'll watch the rest of them when they're all done.
I'll just finish up another show until those are
Until those are all in there, and I
done,
can
yeah.
binge them out, right? Because I just don't want to wait. I want to see how it ends out, right? And then I'll wait for them to bring out the new season afterwards. Absolutely.
I'm on Titans right now, and I'm telling you, man, I fucking love it. So it's live action of like the Teen Titans, but older, and then like getting the group of like the new Titans out, and like it's been fucking good, man. Like Robin's fucking dark. Like if you've seen
Really?
if you've seen Daredevil,
Very
Yeah.
dark.
Yeah.
dude, if you've seen Daredevil, it's like the fight scenes are better. The characters are better. They develop a lot. They do so, like it's been so fucking good. And then the moment you see the fucking tower, and you're like, yeah,
He's all
Like,
fired up.
I've just been like rolling in on it, dude. I've just been like enjoying it. It's been good. So there's 2 seasons on Prime. It costs money for each season, but I think it was supposed to originally be on Netflix, and then because it says Netflix original series, and then I don't know if it's because of the dude's death or whatever ended up happening, but there was a guy, like special effects person, who ended up like passing away, and I don't know if that's what caused Prime to pick it up.
Pick it up
because
instead.
they broke some contract or whatever.
Yeah.
But in any event, it's on Prime. It's fucking good. I love it. It's called Titans, and I've just been binging it up.
Binging
Like,
all crazy.
Yeah.
When you're done with that, I think you'll like Doom Patrol.
Yeah, so I'll probably pop that on. I've thought about it, and like they introduce a little bit of that in the Titan series. They do a little bit of. They talk about like, oh, what do you guys like, the Doom Patrol? And it's like the characters of Doom Patrol. So
It is.
kind of some funny stuff like that they kind of mix in there a little bit. So
No, it's cool.
yeah.
It's
I've
cool.
only
It's
watched
good,
the
man.
first 2 episodes of Titan.
Dude, it only like it only gets better. And like the first like 10 minutes of the show is just him beating like Robin just beating the fuck out of people, and you're like, yes, like this is the way
When
to
does this
go.
happen?
Apologize, you will hear dog sounds tonight.
Yeah, is that what you
because
do?
I have to.
Who's going crazy? Max, really?
He's fucking with Opie right now.
Oh,
Opie's going
holy
crazy.
damn! He needs to calm down. He's gonna knock something over.
He's gonna knock the mics
He's
over,
gonna he's gonna mess up everything.
Oh, that's what Opie does. He's
and we're
messing
live
with
streamed. We don't want to be hurting him.
everything. You can't abuse a dog
Can't
on a
be
live
abuse a
stream.
dog on a live
Fuck that! It's YouTube. We do what we want. This ain't Twitch.
Pretty sure that's not gonna fly.
It's not gonna fly. Nobody's gonna be done.
That won't be
It's gonna
working.
be,
It will not be
Bad
working.
Well, since Tom's out of the room, I'll let you talk a little bit about it with the Xbox buying Bethesda. I don't know too much about it. It's more of a thing. You said you read up on it today or this week a little bit. You said ZeniTech. You fucking told me so.
Look, I read some Cliff Notes. All I know is
Cliff
that,
note
Okay,
version.
okay.
all I know is that
That's fine.
Microsoft bought ZeniMax,
Okay.
which is I honestly should have looked up more information on who ZeniMax actually owns, but Bethesda is part of that.
Yes.
So I mean, there's actually a lot more actual game franchises that ZeniMax actually is part of and technically owns. But honestly, like you know me, I don't really give a shit about the
Let's look
facts.
it up.
My opinion on it, like my opinion on it is that this gives now in the last E3, I think it was it E3?
E3?
When did they have an E3 this year already? I
No.
can't remember.
Everything got canceled because of COVID.
No. I'm saying virtual E3. Maybe it was the Xbox show or something. Xbox did a show, I think.
Yeah, there was an
They
Xbox
did
that
the Elder Scrolls.
6 is coming out.
6.
Yes.
They did
Right.
a teaser
Yes.
of nothing except a landscape and a title.
Well, Elder Scrolls 6 is coming. It's all
Now
That's all you have to know.
with Microsoft buying ZeniMax and therefore taking over Bethesda, will they actually have the money to actually put out something bigger? I really think that they will be able to put out a good one because Microsoft has money. Like,
And bought him for $7.5 billion.
yeah,
And if
Billion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
billion. Yeah, it's a big
it's a
purchase.
huge number.
I think this is why Microsoft didn't end up buying TikTok because this was in the works. Because Microsoft was rumored to buy TikTok, so I think they're buying ZeniMax was the thing to do. I
I'm kind of, I don't really want Microsoft to buy TikTok. I want TikTok to stay its own entity.
Well, it's already been bought. It's already.
Oracle was supposed to be the ones
Yeah.
in charge of them, right?
Well,
I'm sure there's still
I
stuff
messed with
going
you
on.
Well, then who?
That's right.
Who bought them?
Oracle.
Or Oracle got the deal.
Oh, see, as long as it's not,
That's what it is.
Amazon, Microsoft.
No,
or any of the
it
big
was
ones.
Oracle that's supposed to have them. I know there's still some stuff going on, but that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Oracle.
Well, as long as it's not one of the big boys, I'm fine with it. I don't want one of the big boys taking over TikTok because I like that being a small entity, like
Well,
smaller entities.
when the
not
news
small,
came
but-
out, they were going to ban that or stop the downloads
Oh,
of it. I remember thinking there are so many other little companies right now, like, oh, please let it happen because how fast society would just switch to the new app.
Yep.
If
Oh,
they could
yeah.
get to one, and then it'd be over for TikTok.
Vine 2 would be right back up.
And
like-
there'd be someone else that
Yeah.
would take over, and it would be big. They were all just prepping. I told that to my kids. Like, there's going to be some other app that's just, they're all going to flood it once it gets stopped.
Hi, Kiwi.
Yeah.
Kiwi,
For sure.
real quick, while we're talking convention shit, semi-ish, you were talking that. Did you see the Doctor Who convention that's going on tomorrow? So
yeah,
there's
the
an
one in New York.
online one
the New York
for the
Comic-Con?
panelists.
Yeah.
Well, so it's just a discussion with
Oh,
all of the
talking about-
different.
Oh, you're talking about with Sean Lyons and all those different.
Yeah, all the
convention owners?
different like just
I did.
overall like
Yeah.
each one of them. So they're just doing like a quick little like 2 to 3:30 p.m. like Central Time tomorrow, the 26th, like a YouTube live or something like that. So
Huh.
I don't know. It just kind
I
of
got my days wrong. I thought they was still 24th.
Yeah, no.
Is that what
yeah.
you're doing tomorrow?
No, I'm drinking all day tomorrow.
You're drinking all day tomorrow?
Tyrell's gonna fucking go to bed hammered, wake up hungover, and then start drinking to get
He'll
hammered
put his
again.
cure in of getting hammered again.
I mean, granted,
right?
he has a pool, so you can just fucking get
Ah,
hammered
I mean,
and just go
I'm not-
lounge in the fucking pool all day. So
You're not working. You gotta worry about anything.
Exactly.
Right?
Who cares?
You're good.
That's what I
Nothing to worry about there.
But yes, you were talking
You're a
about.
grown man. You can do what you want to
grown
do.
ass fucking man. Do what I
We
want.
were talking about Microsoft buying ZeniMax, which Bethesda. I think me and you actually talked about that a
And
day or two ago.
I did I looked into it a little bit, and everything that was already slated to be done and like they're
It's
working on,
getting done.
they're getting
Yeah.
done. So even all the things that were going to be like only for PS5, that's still going to happen. Microsoft's not going to step in and go, no, you got to make it for us
The
too.
Xbox.
Yeah, it's still going to go to PS5 or whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that's still going to happen. So there isn't too much of a thing. I think it's going to affect your Elder Scrolls and throw some more money behind it.
Fuck off, Casey. I'm not leaving any half empties around tonight.
Person with inside knowledge
Yeah.
commenting on it already. Calling you out.
Because, actually, you do, and so does Kyle. You guys are fucking horrible about leaving it half empty.
You know what?
Oh.
You
I don't
fucking leave
understand
them too, but
Yeah,
you wake
yeah,
up
wake
and
up
drink
next
again.
morning, pound those
I
things.
can't drink them again, man. They've been sitting all night.
Yeah, it's hair of the dog, bro.
Put that thing in one of those
Yeah.
roommates,
Roommates,
man.
man. Put it in a roommate. You'll be,
No, that's true.
Yeah.
You won't worry about it if it's empty. You won't know it is. So pour it up and try to shake it. There's nothing left.
Riggedy, riggedy,
Okay,
riggedy.
so the whole ZeniMax, Microsoft buying ZeniMax, honestly, if they were going to spend the money, that much money to buy ZeniMax, why the fuck can't they just start up Scalebound again and come out with that game?
What the fuck is Scalebound?
It was
Whatever
supposed to
that
be
match
like
was, apparently.
it
I
was
didn't know that.
botched, but it was we could fucking pull up the trailer on the PS4. We can do that.
Yeah, I can do a lot
But-
of things, but I don't fucking follow you.
Do it.
I'm a grown man.
Honestly, if
you're
you-
not my fucking.
Look,
super
I'm a
not
grown
hating.
man. I know what I'm doing.
I'm getting drunk right now.
You watch the trailer for Scalebound. If you two watch this trailer for Scalebound, you look at it and be like, "Holy shit!
Why haven't
like,
they come back with it?
Why the fuck
Oh,
is
let's
this
see.
not being
Did you
developed?"
find that there,
Okay,
Ty? Let's
yeah,
see what it looks like here.
I'll go to YouTube.
For those of you
Fuck
on
is on here?
live stream, you're not going to get to see this, so please follow along by looking.
Well, we don't want to get like.
I can put the audio of it into the podcast.
Yeah, that's all right.
So
We had enough time trying just to get the mics right tonight.
Yeah.
It was a trying expedition tonight. Not too bad though. It worked out for us. I'm glad we have some listeners tonight.
So you have the so that would be Elder Scrolls, Doom, Wolfenstein,
Wolfenstein, yeah.
Fallout. Couldn't
yeah,
Fallout have? They have Fallout. too,
Dear
don't
God,
they?
I hope they do something good with Fallout 76 because Jesus Christ.
that is where we go to.
Scalebound, just Scalebound trailer. Just type
Yeah,
it there,
just-
right? It's already autofilled.
Okay.
Scalebound.
That's 544.
official-
There you go.
There you go.
A 5-minute fucking trailer. You want me to pause the podcast?
Or you-
5
or
minutes?
you
do
do
the
the
announced trailer.
Do the 2-minute one.
Do the announced trailer.
It's got 19,000 views a year ago.
Unmute
Make it
the fucking
19,001.
thing so
Unmute it.
they can
Oh
hear
yeah,
it.
sorry. Let me get that.
Crank that shit up so everybody can hear it. Let's go. Fucking Scatter's gotta have his way about it.
I'm just saying, dude, Scalebound, like when they debuted this, I was like, holy
How the
fuck,
heck
when
do
is
we
this
get
coming
this?
out?
Oh, you gotta put
How do you get
so it's
that?
right here. Ready?
Is it up down button?
Yeah, it's like that.
Ah, you get to push up with the one. Well, let me look at this. I'm enjoying this.
Yeah, guys. You just muted it.
Sorry.
A little bit of Event Horizon.
Oh no.
What's up? Dude just threw on beats. That was pretty cool.
Hold on. Did he absorb that?
Watch.
A Hydra, huh?
Okay, so you have
The gameplay, the little 5-minute one is actually better because it actually showcases a lot of stuff, but it was supposed to be like a multiplayer, like Monster Hunter / like RPG element with like you being able to control, you not controlling a dragon, but being you actually scale bound, which is why it was called scale bound,
Gotcha.
but to a dragon to where you got like certain elements of the dragon, and then they had the multiplayer element where people with other dragons that weren't your type of dragon could join in and fight big ass monsters like that.
only
Like,
if your dragon's an alpha, right? That's how it works, right?
Could be.
Like
Could be.
they're fucking.
I mean, I don't think they really give.
Sorry,
a
I'm
shit.
going in depth on the.
I
the whole,
don't
like,
think they
lore of
really.
it, like,
yeah, like not that
you
much
have to,
into
like,
depth,
I have
but
to know the lore that this all.
But-
More of it all.
Yeah,
so they
I
did
gotta
this.
know.
They did
First time I've
this
seen
right,
that.
and then
Yeah.
they did like a fucking huge game trailer. Like they have a fucking.
That's a year ago, though, man. That's from last year. So
No, that's what I'm saying. That shit got scrapped. So it's like you're gonna spend how much? How much was it?
7.5 billion.
7.5 billion to buy ZeniMax, but you scrap a project like this? Come the fuck on!
well, it's because all of you fucking namby-pamby fucking children want your battle royales now.
Fuck that! I don't want battle royales. Give me Scalebound. That's what I want.
Oh yeah, really? Because the most thing you stream is Modern Warfare and fucking Warzone.
I have
Fucking-
fun with FPSs. Unfortunately, the only FPSs to play are fucking battle royales.
So
As soon
that's
as Halo
what we're gonna
comes-
go to.
So it's
As soon as
not
Halo
his fault.
Infinite, as soon as
Automatically
Not
your
his
fault.
fault.
as soon as Halo Infinite comes out, I will be playing multiplayer again. But until then, fucking it's battle
You're a
royales.
consumer. It's your fault. If you don't play those games, they're not gonna put them out.
I'm not arguing with you on the fact that, but me not playing it is not going to take away from the fact that Nick Merckx, Tim Tapman, Dr. Lupo, all those huge people that get 20,000 views a stream, push
You know
it
what we're getting
and
right
push
now?
it and push it and push it and fucking
Well,
talk about the creator codes and
Because they get paid for that shit.
well, hell yeah,
Push
they
it
get fucking
real
paid
good.
for it.
I wish you push it real good. Push that Rogaine in the top of your fucking head. Hey, this episode is brought to you by
Right, Tom's
Rogana
now.
or whatever you saw on MLB.
Yeah.
Rogana or whatever it's called.
For hymns. This episode's brought to you by For Hymns.
That's awesome.
Do you hate when your hair going bald? Look at Tom. You feel it that
Own
same
it.
way.
Check out Rogaine.
Own it.
Rogaine doesn't work for light hair. Light colored hair, it doesn't work.
Doesn't work for that, huh?
Yeah, it's just I'm out, man.
For Hymns, if you hear us, we do have a baldy man. So please.
Right up top.
We would love it.
That's all right though. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Well, on that, since we're watching fucking trailers, do you guys want to go ahead and just watch? What do you? Dave's just a really big Star Wars fan. Do you guys want to do the Mandalorian trailer, or do you want to do the WandaVision trailer? Let's do the Mandalorian, and then we'll go into the
Mandalorian's good.
We'll do the
Mandalorian's a
Mandalorian,
good
and then we'll
trailer.
go into WandaVision.
Oh yeah, October 30th. Season
Because
2 comes
WandaVision
out.
goes on to the rest of
Again,
the topic.
releasing one a week. So
Yeah.
Ah!
Just
then
get ready for it
December-
now.
December, whatever they finish
They'll
their
finish it.
episodes.
Yeah.
That's
So I gotta wait the whole holiday
Okay.
season to get the end of it.
That sounds good.
Yes.
Okay, so we should probably turn it up a bit more just because I don't feel like turning the camera around and trying to get the same angle again.
Oh,
So-
I will embed the thing into the podcast stream, but
Yes. Unfortunately, it won't be part of the live stream because
look it up your goddamn self.
We
You have
are
a computer.
not properly prepared
guys-
with the cameras everywhere.
if you guys want to watch the trailer with us, we're looking it up right now. We'll give you a countdown, and there is no delay on the stream itself.
That's it right there.
Some bubble.
Kiwi was in a Tarkov raid. He's
Of
playing
course he's in a
Tarkov.
Tarkov.
He's playing. Of course, he's playing Tarkov.
Okay, Tarkov bubble.
Go ahead and hit that.
And go, here we go.
Hit play. Watch it with
Turn it
us.
up. Yeah, I got you.
It's a good show.
I love how every Star Wars starts out.
Yeah. You're not supposed to be able to see Kiwi. We can't show it on live stream. I'm not trying to
Only
move the
the
camera
one
again.
safety deemed such destruction.
Kiwi, you gotta open your eyes in order to see
You
it.
must reunite it with its own kind.
Where?
This you must determine. The songs of eons past tell of battles between Mandalore the
That's gotta
Great
be a hawk.
and an order of sorcerers.
My ears are open. That's all I got.
You expect me to search the galaxy and deliver this creature to a race of enemy sorcerers?
This is the way.
Well, we're gonna do it anyway. Got the X-wings.
Yeah, that's good quality.
You know this is no place for a child. Wherever I go, he goes. So I've heard.
I'm out.
That's
awesome.
That is my favorite part of the whole trailer.
Not that he assassinates an entire
This is the
fucking.
way.
It's at the second
Baby Yoda just closes it. I'm out. Oh, that's gonna be good. Oh, it's gonna be good.
In what we get out of that is we're gonna go Hoth. It looks like we're going to Hoth. The Jedi
Tatooine.
are back. The one thing that Order 66 didn't get every one of the Jedi.
No.
I'm still really in watching. What's the Star Wars cartoon?
But is
Clone
it? I
Wars.
can't remember.
Rebels.
Is
Rebels.
this? Is this after or is Mandalorian after or before?
It's after Jedi.
It's after.
After
yeah,
Jedi.
It's after
Yep.
all of that.
After
I think they said. I think they said it was. Is it 4 years?
Everything.
It's-
It's really close to
It's years.
Return of Jedi.
Yeah, but a few years in the future.
Yeah, 4. I want to say it's 4.
Yeah.
4 years after Endor.
I don't know. Wasn't there some like argument about like whether it was actually that or I don't know. I feel
Yeah.
like there was some
I can't
stuff
remember
on it,
that.
but yeah, I don't.
That was good. I remember watching.
I mean, everything is in like the new shit that came out too.
Yeah, it's even after the new shit.
No. This
it's
is
not.
before
Returns-
the.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
before the last trilogy that came out. This
So,
is about
okay,
4 years after
See,
Return.
that's what
After
I.
Jedi.
The whole confusing thing about this is Order 66 is supposed to wipe out all the Jedis, but they're still fucking around. Like, then you really didn't.
Well, they didn't get all of them at that point in time, right? They didn't get all of them. That's why they went on the hunt for them, right? But because they didn't show Ahsoka in there, which is what everybody really wants to see, I think. You like to see Ahsoka in there. That's what's going to be really cool. Her live action. Oh, you haven't seen Clone Wars.
I mean, it is.
I started watching Clone Wars and I was like, I really. And then Kyle was sitting here and goes, "Yeah, but Rebels has got this Wookiee that can do the Force. They got this really cool dude that's not.
They had some people. They were trying to start some people up. Now that one's set closer to New Hope.
I like
Rebels
Rebels
is-
a lot more. And I was like,
Rebels
wait, this
is a good
way
show.
better.
Ahsoka's in that one too.
Okay,
She's
I haven't
part
got
of the
that far. We
Alliance,
just
right.
started watching the other night.
Yeah, no, that's a good one there. I don't want to spoil that one for you.
Tom, can you grab me a beer?
But that's
I
gonna
got
be
you
a
a
good,
Bud Light right there.
Oh, never mind.
it should be interesting to see what they do because that's just it was a great show in season 1 because it shows the stuff outside of all the normal Empire Rebellion. Now it's over. This is like more just what it's like in the galaxy without all of it.
I'm
Right?
interested in what they're gonna do with the Jedi.
Yeah, I am
Because,
very interested in that.
So like, look at like, and the only reason why is because look at the Harry Potter series,
The
right?
Dark Saber that came out last season.
Look at Harry Potter
So we'll
series.
go on that. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's definitely a fucking.
That's a big
That's
deal.
a need to
That's
touch
a
on.
deal, dude. That's a big deal.
But like, look at the Harry Potter series and look at the magic that they look at how they portrayed magic in that, right? And then you have Fantastic Beasts, which came out after, and the use of magic is so much fucking better.
So what you're saying is they're going to make the Force better than it was. It's as lame as
I am
sometimes.
no, I'm interested in to see what they'll do with the Jedi
Yeah.
because I love the evolution of like, I love seeing the evolution of like, this is what we wish we could have seen in the old stuff, but we don't have the power to change those
Go back
movies.
and change that movie, right?
Like, regardless of go back and change the movies, we don't have the power to change them even if they were getting made today because they're getting made by, the big three, like
Right.
Warner Brothers and shit like that. But TV shows have a smaller, and they can expand, and they can
Very
do
much so.
they can do so much with it. So like, you talk about Jedi shit, like fuck, give me Luke wiping out at his prime, wiping out an entire fucking army, like
Right.
or fucking Starkiller or fucking Darth Vader fucking just force pulling, like, oh my god.
It'd be good to see. It'll be interesting because you don't know what they're going to do here. Because if you follow the timeline, you've got Luke. If you're 4 years down the road, and you don't have the official from the Legends books now, you don't. I mean,
They're gone, yeah.
it's a whole different story. But I mean, if you read those, you kind of see how cool that all is. But it'll be 4 years later. They're trying to find Jedi. Ahsoka's in it. Luke was the Jedi there at the end of, he's the only one left. Ahsoka, you're going to find some other ones. He's got to have been training some people.
Wait.
By that time, right? I mean, you would
think,
assume.
You think the two from Fallen Order might?
Who knows, right? Because they didn't die in the game. In the game, those ones did. I just, you don't know,
Yeah,
right?
technically
That was
they
way
didn't
early.
die in
Yeah.
the game, but at the same time, like honestly, that would be the best because not only would that tie in the universes, you could also make another game off of the Mandalorian basis with the same Jedi because he went into hiding, but yet he's still a strong Jedi, and he was like as strong as he was still in learning. Like,
Would it be interesting too? Because you're gonna. Because it's so hard because you don't know what they're going to do because you get into that balance of you start talking about Jedi and you start wondering about Luke, right? What are they going to do with that? Are they going to even have mention him in this one? Ahsoka, is in it. So is it the goal going to be Ahsoka? You just don't know. I mean, there's so many ways they could go with it. I would love it if they did something with Luke. I mean, I know they can't bring him in. I mean, they'd have to MCU his face, right? But I mean. But I mean, you don't know. I mean, I don't know what they could do with it because it's about the Mandalorian, right? So you're trying to find that balance of not being about what's going on with Luke and the Jedi, right? You're trying to stay out of that. But
I mean, but you can say that, but eventually it's just gonna bleed.
It's got to come in.
It's gonna bleed into that, and I'm sorry, like I can see this getting to the point to where that just takes over.
It have to be because even when you're watching, everyone's thirsting from that knowledge now since they wiped out all the books. You have just what's happened from Jedi to Force Awakens. You've got some comics that show some stuff, right? But there's so much time there, especially this part right here, 4 years after. I mean,
Well, okay, so
you're rebuilding the New Republic. Everything's going. I mean, there's so much you can do at that point in time.
who technically wiped out everything in the books? Like you have
Disney.
canon, and then you have
Disney.
Disney, fuck.
It was
They
Disney.
wiped it all out.
He was right. It was Disney.
But any Star Wars fan, you have Star Wars fans. You'll have Legends, and then you have the
Legends.
canon, and then
Yep.
like you have so much to pick from, and like Disney can only hold out for so long,
Before
really.
picking up some of it.
Before
Right.
they're like
COVID
shit.
hits and takes it all over.
Before they're like shit. We have to dip into Legends because
Mhm.
we're running out of stuff to come up with
without
And,
trying to
like,
make it sound like Legends.
Yeah,
right?
And then so
That's
they'll
the
start
hard
dipping
part.
into shit, and it's like at that point, it's like I don't really want them to show Luke because
No, you
then
should
you
get another
start
stuff. Right.
bleeding. Then you start bleeding into like, well, now we're just gonna go back into canon. It's like no. Go to Legend stuff because the Legend shit is fucking bad.
It's really good.
Yeah. Like.
Good stories.
Yes,
good
and there's
characters.
there's so
Yeah.
much different. There's so much stronger Jedi. There's so much stronger.
Get that away from you because I'm not
go that whole timeline.
Exactly.
And
And not even just that, like not just the timeline of them, but the timeline of like people that trained in secret and people that didn't. Like it, they have so much potential for this, and if they stick with that one
It's gonna be really good.
that one line of like we're gonna stay canon and what we've taken out, and it's like cool, great, that'll last another what? I'd say 2 more seasons,
Before you have to
and before you got to start picking and choosing what you want to choose from Legends and what's been taken out.
And you look at that trailer too. You know what did I read? I read a theory that the one you see there,
Yeah.
is Sabine from
Oh,
Rebels.
okay.
Some people have been saying that's her because she had the dark saber, right?
Not
And
true.
now she had that one in that series. She would know about it, and she Mandalore. So it's cool. I mean, that's just the teaser, right? They're just throwing a bunch of stuff out there of like black boxing, but
The dark saber to bring in those,
that's huge.
gamble, and that's only because the strongest Sith can only wield that.
Yeah.
Like you are bringing in some high caliber Sith.
Well, when I watched the season finale, of that he uses that. I
Yeah.
was like, is that what I think it is?
Yeah.
I watched it, it's kind of like, is that what I think it is?
Yeah.
I remember getting excited. It's like, oh my gosh, yeah, they just brought that in from Rebels.
Like you're bringing in high caliber shit. Like if you bring in any Jedi, you got to bring someone strong in. And honestly, back to your point, the only one that they can bring in early on, if they want to stick with canon,
Ahsoka, right?
she's
She's the one that can do it. That's strong too, right?
super. Well, she's the only one that's like. She was the only one that was at what, like a perfect balance or what it was. I can't remember what it was.
I was
But if you watch,
laughing.
For the
year
Rebels,
number 4 in
yeah,
like an
it's
hour,
on
and I'm like, down
I
goes
just conversations with
Timodium
my
AD.
So you think about it, she didn't die. He's a Vader, right? In his prime. And she's strong, man. She's still around, obviously, right?
Well,
That's
and even if she didn't die because Vader was in his prime, and I don't think Vader would have killed her. I don't like it because I don't know, because even in the moment of Rebels when they show like the thing, like she gets to Anakin,
Yeah. Yep.
but then Vader comes back. But I feel like in the moment it was gonna happen. We never see it,
No, you never see it.
but in the moment it was gonna happen. I personally feel like if anyone was to write it, they were gonna be like, she just got away.
Yeah.
How? We don't really know, but
Yeah, this will be a good series, man. I'm excited
Oh,
about
fuck
this.
yeah.
I'm gonna be upset. I gotta wait a week.
That I'll
Yeah,
watch
I'm
it.
pissed.
That I'll
I'm
watch
pissed.
it in December so I can watch it all together.
But that one right there, I'll watch the first.
No,
one.
I know. Yeah.
Dang it, son of
And then you're like, God, come out.
why did I watch this first one? I
I
can't.
should have just waited till December and then binge it all, right?
Because I find it, me and Kyle had this conversation the other night. When you guys are talking about the Jedi, what do you want to do with them? I want them to show Jedi's having different fucking powers. Like, not the same powers they have, but special abilities. Like, this guy's especially good at cloning himself, or fucking, it's kind of like X-Men do. Like, they have there are certain powers. I'd like something like that to see what they do. Because you know that Anakin's very strong with mechanical things. So, yeah, I was watching Clone Wars the other night. I was like, really? Like, why are you fucking worried about these clones or these fucking machines? You can just do that and fucking take them over.
But the thing is that it's not.
I'd like to see something like that.
Well, is it- okay, so-
order.
So
They had
I
the guy
haven't
with
played
the Echo. You can see all of that.
yes, and
Yeah.
here's the
See,
thing.
that type
like-
of shit be cool.
It was cool.
Okay, but even when you talk about like Sith or Jedi actually having different powers, they actually they're not really
I say
different.
unique.
They're not really unique either. They're more of
I think you could though.
it's more of a power scale. I personally I will counter that to me personally not wanting that. Because then you start bleeding into now they're trying they're
Trying to
just,
choke you out like Vader
Yeah,
real quick.
yeah, okay.
I don't done in that game.
Because then you start going off into people coming up with dumb shit. Like I would rather just see a power scale. I'd rather see someone being able to use a Force Echo, and then someone not, and then like a Star Killer, some motherfucker pulls a whole army in, Force pushes them out and disintegrates them, and the only reason that he's able to do that is because he's so tied to the strength of what he's at. I want to see a power scale increase. And different. I want to see a bunch of different fluctuations of power scaling rather than powers.
I got you.
Okay, I get you.
Oh.
I understand that. I can understand that.
You're relating to when, like, I think I was reading a thing on Ryan Johnson. He was saying from Last Jedi. He was saying I didn't want to have Luke go out there and just like force pull everyone down and just destroy it. Just like that's it. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't want to show that because I needed to do something different.
Well,
Like,
it's
maybe,
like-
I know a lot of people wanted to see it. Like go out there and be like,
It's
done. We're gonna be pulled. Done. You're all done. You know.
It's
That's
like
what we
Umbrella
want to see.
Academy when fucking they're all in the field and then she like blasts that shit out and then like the one absorbs it but she kills everybody.
Right.
And it's like, okay, so these two people lived, everybody else died from this one person, and it was like, okay, I thought there was gonna be like a fight, I thought there was gonna be like some action, but this one person just 900 people dead in one fucking second. And it's like, yeah, you can't have that. You got to have like scalability of like, yes, there's more powerful, there's more this, there's more that or whatever.
And
but
and
like,
with more power comes more.
Responsibility.
no, with great mustache comes great responsibility.
With more power, with someone having more strength within, whether it be the dark side of the force or the light side of the force, you have evolutions of certain abilities. There's like what I've always loved about Star Wars is that there's a basis of what Jedis can do and what Sith can do. Now, there's a base. Now, when it comes to how strong they are, tied to whatever side of the Force they are, they're able to evolve those specific base things. It's that scalability of it. It's not like some random fucking power that comes out of nowhere. It's something that is you can literally look at it and tie it back to the foundation of what a fucking because technically everyone starts out as Jedi. If we're being honest.
Technically they do, then they turn.
And then they turn.
Right.
And when they turn, it's because they're stronger, but they evolve that basis of Jedi powers.
Is it because they
to something else.
choose, or is it nature?
Shut
no,
up.
I'm just kidding.
Don't.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Is it nature or nurture? No, I'm just
going
fucking-
social on that one.
I'm just kidding.
But I would love to see scalability. But like you said, like Luke, like they did a good job because Luke could have like let's say when Luke passed away in this last
I was looking at the
last
viewers.
film or whatever. Instead of
1,
having him
2,
just say
3 and 4.
fuck all y'all because I'm that strong, they scaled it to where he just physically used an actual physical manifestation up to the point of when he started losing, his life force. But he fooled everyone from a galaxy, two galaxies away, like a forced mind. Like that is the scalability that I want to see. Like I want to see that.
Yeah.
It's an
I
evolution.
want to make.
You thought there was a physical being there. Everyone thought he was touching people.
I
It's
want to
not
make
a
a
new-
woman
it's not a
jizz
new-
on another planet. Is what you're saying?
It's not a new power, but it's something that you can trace back to the basis of what a Jedi can do. Like I want to see that. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see new powers just come out of fucking nowhere.
Well, they hone in the specifics of what their
base training was
Right.
as a Jedi. Or,
you get skilled.
as a
Yeah,
Sith.
exactly.
It'll be interesting to see too because everyone likes to see little baby Yoda in that show, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if
It only
you
has
draw
so
him
much
to a
play.
logical conclusion.
Yeah.
He's trying to take him to the sorcerers, as he say. Eventually, Baby Yoda's got to go, right?
I mean, technically, we
because
don't
he can
even
keep him with him, right? Walk around with him,
we don't even know if he's a baby. Like in canon,
well, just in the
call him baby. Yeah, I should
the general.
in
Yeah,
canon,
You're right.
and
I know what you
You're
meant.
right.
like
I
in
know what you
canon
mean.
and in
Yeah.
Legends, there's literally no information on his race.
No,
So like
nothing.
Nobody knows anything about it.
nobody
Like
like
those other they have
they
So
know,
they-
they know
clean
minimal,
slate.
like minimal,
Clean
like and
slate.
it's funny too because it's like even if they wanted to pick from Legends of like lore that people have just written about out of nowhere, those people that have written shit about out of nowhere still chose to never write about that race.
about the race.
So like
Well, I think they said in the first Mandalorian, 75 years or something like that. They gave him an age.
Yeah, they did.
They did a
right,
roundabout
Baby
age.
Yoda's a name.
Yeah.
He's so small,
This-
right?
yeah.
I thought it was
But they
50.
gave It might be 50 years, something. It wasn't like
It
a
was
baby.
something,
It
yeah,
was like
there was something like, yeah.
older, right?
Yeah.
Human years, right? And,
I mean,
Right.
But at the same time, too, like to them, that could actually like
yeah,
it
Right.
could
Yeah.
be a baby to them.
Which
but to
planet
us,
are they
it's like-
rotating around? Because
Yeah.
maybe Mars goes, twice as much. No, I'm just kidding.
No, yeah. This will be
Yeah.
good. This will be fun to watch, man.
360
So much they can do with
Dude,
that.
my favorite.
Are they going off the Gregorian
And I
calendar?
like them
No.
going, splitting off from the Skywalker.
Oh no,
Fucking
these
thing.
Oh,
are
yeah,
that's
let's
why I
get some-
like it. It's
let's
just
get
you don't know
some
what
new
they're gonna
shit.
do.
Dude, I have
before the bigger stuff.
I have always wanted like a Star Wars series to follow. Like, granted, I've always wanted them to follow like Jedi and Sith, but I've always wanted them to follow other people other than the Skywalker
Right.
family line. Like,
Which
granted,
they
I
don't
get
do
it.
now.
Yeah.
The Skywalker family line is
They
like
don't
the
do that a lot,
most Metachlorian. No, I'm just kidding. The most tied to the Force
Right.
of Skywalker. Skywalker is the strongest tied to the Force, but in all the lore, if you take in all the lore, there is a lot of Jedi and Sith that have been a lot stronger.
Yeah.
Like,
sure. Yeah.
and I always wanted to see a series of that. Honestly, I wanted to see us. I have always thought in my head to like make a mini YouTube series of a Jedi or Sith order, and actually it was more of a Jedi and Sith order
Then do it.
called the Lost Order,
There you go.
because it'd be kind of like the order that never interferes unless absolutely fucking necessary. And it's an order that is both maintained and operated by Sith and Jedi that understand a balance. And
Right.
I always thought that would be fucking
But
dope
it's still
as
such a
shit.
huge universe.
Oh, yeah.
Now the Skywalker saga's
You
done.
can't-
You can just do
Yeah.
whatever you.
I just thought that would be
It'd
dope as
cool.
shit.
It'd
Is
be
like, can you imagine an order that actually technically oversees and knows everything?
Yeah, it's called the Last Order.
You mean like the
No.
Stonemason
I'm talking-
Society? No, I'm just kidding.
cool. Stays out of it.
Stays out of
The
it,
Freemasons.
unless it's like the light side or the dark side of the Force is going to be completely wiped out. Either or is going to be wiped out. That's when they step in. But they maintain each other as like, I get that you're Sith, but we have to maintain an order. Like I hate you, and I don't want to fucking be around you. But at the same time,
The balance.
we just keep the balance, because no matter what, like there has to be a balance. You can't have all light, all dark.
No.
Like there has to be a balance.
Yeah.
So like, and that goes into like the Rebels, where you have the like the what were they
It was
the entities of light and dark that they
yeah,
showed.
that was
like,
no, that was
Where Anakin
that
was-
was in Clone Wars.
Oh, Clone Wars,
So
yes, sorry,
we go to the
yes,
father and the
Yes.
the daughter and the son. Light, dark, and it's about they want Anakin to come.
But
so
I-
they made the balance.
and I would have always loved this series of like
just that
an order that actually looks over that. Like granted, they did the Clone Wars where Anakin like talked to him, but it's like I would have rather seen like the light side and the dark side of entities pick some Sith, pick some Jedi, and just be like, you need to look over this. If it ever starts to kilter one way or the other, you need to step in.
So
Other
you
than
do it.
that, you just oversee
Yeah,
it.
this will be good. This
And those like a series like that would be fucking amazing, because like those would be the most powerful Jedi or Sith that you've ever seen. But they're just elegant and just chilling back,
They
just
don't
watching. It's not that they don't care. They're just like, we can't really do anything. You're keeping a balance. Like, unfortunately, that person had to die. We're not going to try and save him because we need to keep that balance. Like, just a very disassociated group. But very powerful.
makes sense. Yeah, makes sense.
And yes, like the Freemasons or the
I was-
Illuminati or some shit.
Illuminati.
Illuminati.
The Illuminati of Jedi and Sith.
The Illuminati.
We are not going down to the Illuminati or fucking Freemasons.
Illuminati. The Da Vinci
Freemason
Code.
Society.
Oh, the Da Vinci Code.
I promise
Whoa,
you.
I'm not.
I promise you, I will let you have.
Roki
your-
Gang, what's up, brother?
I will let you have your religious discussion.
I'm
anytime
not
you want.
having any discussion. I was just making a joke.
I know you want to make them. I know you want to have that conversation one of these times. I will let you have that one.
No, we're
One
good,
of these
man.
days.
We're good.
Tyrell, would you like to inform Groki Gang what we were talking about tonight?
Yeah,
I did not. I
No, you
just said,
just-
what up, man?
Yeah, just said what up. He popped in.
Yeah.
We're starting on the beer wall. You know, the beer wall is going a little well.
Yeah,
got
it's
some
always
beers
in
going.
Chat, so that's what we're talking about.
Mandalorian.
We're gonna
Mandalorian
push
right
this
now.
one back.
We're going to continue talking about WandaVision here in a little bit, and we'll talk about the change of the MCU schedule for the upcoming movies that are coming out.
Man, we better get to some of that stuff. It's already been
How long?
almost an hour.
Here we go.
idea. What?
Groki Gang said, "I've always found it strange how the Order is obsessed with the balance, and yet there's thousands of Jedi and only 2 or 3 Sith at a time."
Yeah, I can get you on that. I think because in my brain, the Sith are overpowered. They're OP, and
The darks,
the dark side is so
They
OP.
do always say that the dark side is always stronger than the light, and that's just because it's based. Unfortunately, I gotta say it. It's based off of the emotion of vengeance and revenge
And
and,
hatred.
I know,
And I think
and
you let in your
Like,
anger.
it's a stronger,
Man,
it's a
I tell you
stronger
what.
emotion.
My
Like
fucking anger is way more fucking violent than my
Well, that's-
calmness.
That's what so in the Titans show that I'm watching where it's like the Trigon comes to like take over shit, and then it's like they fight this internal battle of whether they're going to be good or bad, and it's each an individual battle, right? So like Robin's battle is like, is he going to kill fucking Batman, or is he going to subdue? And then every fucking one of those good heroes turns bad. Every single fucking one, and it's that same concept of like that good versus bad, but the bad is more evil. And there's less of them because they are more evil. Yeah. They are more like the good guys aren't out there going out there and stomping on the fucking bad guys. Right. They're reactive in it. Whereas the fucking bad guys are proactive. They kill 150 people, and then the good guys are like, "Oh shit, we got to go save these people," you know. And then like they get it. So that kind of makes some sense. But I can see that.
You can also look at it as like
Look how
a weight difference. What a pound of steel and a pound of feathers.
Yeah,
good.
They
and
weigh the same,
But
but there's
a little bit more.
there's one
Those feathers,
singular
they
pound
fuck you up
of
every
steel, but there's this many feathers to make a pound. They still weigh the same because they balance each other out,
Right.
but there's 1,000
A
feathers
million,
that make
yeah.
a pound, which is why Jedi is not. They're strong. Don't get me wrong. Jedi can be strong, but Sith is just more. If we're putting it in that aspect, it's more of a solid object rather than a.
But like even look at like Obi-Wan and fucking what's his name? I can't even, when they fight Mace Windu, it took 2 of them to fight that one, and then he still ended up killing fucking, you know, and it's like right there, like that's a symbol to you that like there's 2 fighting and like the 2 should win the majority of the time, and yet they lost to that one. They both essentially ended up losing to that one. You know what I mean? And I think that's a very valid point that you made with that. So that was a good question, man.
That's a really good. That's a really good fight on that.
What's the next trailer
yeah.
we're watching?
WandaVision.
WandaVision. Actually, you know what? Groki Gang's next
Question is
next comment actually would is something we can actually tether into WandaVision.
WandaVision. We gotta turn the camera around for the crap.
Yeah.
Are we gonna do that
We're
shitty
gonna do
camera
crappy
take
fucking
again?
video again.
Let's do it. Yeah,
Crabby video again. Here we go.
I have not seen this trailer yet.
You haven't?
No?
I have not. I was waiting for today.
I've got questions.
I don't have necessarily questions, but you know,
No questions? Okay.
not really. I mean,
Oh, wait,
I
wait,
guess
wait,
I got a little
we don't
bit
have
of
Tom. Tom, I think he's
we got it for time. But anyway,
he knows absolutely dick about all. this
Groki
stuff.
Gang said conversation starter: teleportation or shape shifting.
Oh, good one.
That's a good fucking.
Really?
That's a good one.
Teleportation, so I see my family.
Well, not time travel.
No, my family, like just across the fucking 3,000 miles away.
Okay.
So I can do that. And I can.
Teleportation?
I mean, technically, you could shapeshift into anyone and get.
Fuck,
get
do I
anywhere
want to
easy.
shapeshift for? Like, hey, y'all want to be that dude from the memes early on with that fucking hammer right here? That's who I want to be. That 6'4" black dude
No!
with a fucking hammer.
Are you mean like the boys that you talked about? Look
Yeah.
at yourself, right?
Yeah, no, I'm teleportation all the time. I want to instantly travel where I need to go. Shapeshifting is awesome, yes, if I want to infiltrate the fucking White House.
I might choose shapeshifting, if I'm being honest, but for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah, you're gonna use it evilly.
There's
Just
no
gonna
good
hack
There's
it.
no good reason
Yeah,
to have
no,
It
shapeshifting.
just what it is.
No.
That's what happens. Yeah,
I think I can tell.
Yeah,
Yeah, that would be a good one.
All right.
Yeah.
The video quality is dog shit. We're sorry, but we're
This is our
trying.
home now. I want us to fit in.
Fuck, I can't.
Oh, this is gonna be a gas! Where did you two move from? How long have you been married, and why don't you have children yet? Our story.
I think what my wife means to say is that we moved from.
Moved from where? Married what? Damn it, why?
Oh, Arthur, stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Is this really happening?
No. Why would you think that?
Because you are.
I'm telling you.
We are an unusual couple, you know.
Oh, I don't think that was ever in question.
Okay. So before we get into discussion, that's going to be available on Disney Plus.
And if you know, there's a comic book about this entire fucking series.
Yes, and I need to read it.
And I'm gonna tell
I
you
have
what,
not
the
read it.
spoiler warning.
Don't.
God damn it, guys!
Don't
No.
spoil it.
It's not spoiling. Oh, fuck you! I did.
No spoils.
I'll tell you what I thought when I first saw it. I saw it and thought, what the heck? And I was like, I guess I don't know what they're doing with it, probably because I haven't read this comic you're talking about, right? I couldn't get what they're doing with it. I'll watch it because it's Marvel and I like the two characters, but I don't know what they're doing with it. Like, I can't get it yet.
Groki asked if the WandaVision is going to be fully canon for the MCU.
Yes,
I think it is.
Yes,
it is.
it is.
Right?
It is.
So there's
It is
the
fully
question.
canon for this.
Fully canon. So if you want spoilers, read the comic because there is a comic line for WandaVision.
And honestly, it is a great fucking storyline. Read it. It's super kind of.
No fucking spoilers because you know I
No,
love
no.
comics. Don't you
It's
fucking
good.
mess me up.
It's super kind of weird if you just gotta wrap your head around like, oh shit, that's what's going on. Okay, but it's a really good storyline.
Now that I've watched it the second time though, I do have questions, and I have questions, but I also have hypotheses of why my questions might be. I don't know.
It's like I haven't read the comic, just watched that, and I first saw it, I was like, what's going on?
And
No, I can't get, I don't know when it takes place, right? I don't know if it takes place.
Well, he's gonna have to after he's dead.
Groki actually
It's not
made
if he's dead, 'cause
after
she's
he's
like, you're dead, right?
Groki made a good comment, and he said, compared to the trailer, I can't even tell what the plot is about. And I after I first watched the trailer, I was like, the Marvel did such a good job at not giving away a single fucking thing. I watched the whole trailer, and I'm like, I couldn't tell you what the fucking thing is.
I don't know
couldn't
what's
give you a
going
single
on.
fucking thing.
Well,
Anyone
Groki-
Yeah, it's fun to see them all.
Grogi, I can tell you what's going on, but I can't fucking do it.
Shut up.
It's spoilers,
Anyone
but
here?
I know what's going on. Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah, whatever. Fucking
it's gonna
ale.
be
He's got the same.
what they're
Yeah,
trying to do.
just whatever.
is show you.
One of those
Marvel's
off
trying
that
to show you
shelf.
that there's some fucked up shit going
Mario,
on.
what do you want?
The long
This
boards.
part right here where he puts the memory back in her.
Longboards.
Something's going on there, right? I mean, he's all like, when he dies, I don't know what's
And
going
guess
on.
what? Vision has the fucking Mind Stone right there.
That's what I just saw too. So it's, I just guess but I'll watch it because it looks great. You know. It'll be fun to see those two.
Not week by week though. No.
He's gonna be just like that. He's gonna go week by week.
I'm just kidding.
I am
Again.
I liked how they showed the old school uniforms right there. That's the old school Wanda fucking outfit. There, you had the old school Vision outfit too.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about that. Like, it feels to me like Disney plays a lot of homage to its original stuff. A lot of the times it does that.
Yeah,
You
it's-
would think-
Okay, here you got it.
Yeah, I got you.
That quick.
Pop me, baby.
Pot me, baby.
Pop me. Oh! Oh, yeah, eat it.
Yeah, boy. Did you get it?
All right.
There we go.
All right.
God damn you.
Yeah, it's interesting because you're like, you're right. They did such a good job. I've got no clue what that's about. None.
Yeah.
It's
I haven't read the
every
comic, so
Marvel
I don't
fucking
know.
trailer.
Dude,
is the
I-
same way.
Well,
Did you really know? Okay, other than the last two, did you really know what was going on? Ant-Man and the fucking Wasp? Did you really know what was going on in those
If
trailers?
you pull up the trailer, I probably could tell you if.
Because you watched
No,
the movie
not
now.
because I watched it. I could tell you at the time that I watched it if I knew what was going on.
Okay.
Photographic memory problem. I don't remember the.
Okay,
it's
Sheldon.
not. It's not. No.
No, I have a photographic
No,
memory
no.
for certain things.
Sheldon is an eidetic memory, not a photographic.
That's no, man. You get into some of those people who have those other fucking
Eidetic
things, and
memories
it's just
literally are people that remember every single thing
Yeah.
ever. It,
Yeah.
Photographic memory is I remember.
And I
I
lose
can
those fights
remember-
every time with those people. No, I'm just kidding.
I can remember a certain.
You're
amount-
wrong.
Because I know somebody like that.
Oh, God.
Hey, no, you said this at 9:02, and I'm like, God fucking damn it. I thought it was 9:03. No, I'm just kidding.
So I can tell you that because this is the first trailer of any Marvel thing that I've watched that I was like,
Where are we going
I'm
up?
so
Yeah, we need to
fuck-
start
I
writing
am
it down.
so fucking confused.
Really
Like I
Yeah, it's what you like.
most of the stuff that I've watched for Marvel trailers, I've been like, okay, like I have some thoughts. I kind of see where they might be going, but this one, I'm fucking
I
lost.
will tell you what's going on.
And I
out
think
there.
that's only maybe because I've read comics of all the others. I have not read the WandaVision comics, so
Oh.
How many is it? Just
is it a
4 or
short
5?
line
Is it
or
long?
It's
Yeah,
a whole
short, long.
storyline. It's I think it was like less than a year.
Okay.
But it was a whole like it
How many
wasn't
issues,
It's
give
not
or take?
called WandaVision. It's not what it's called. It's called like
Scarlet Witch something?
it's something, but I can't. But it's really
like
good.
25 issues.
I'm
24,
surprised that Ant-Man and the
20
Wasp
somewhere.
ended up being
Okay.
one of the most important movies in terms of plot.
You are 100%
Ant-Man
accurate
Wasp?
for yes.
Huge.
But that's what Marvel did is they seeded those little things into the those big things into little movies. And
Oh yeah, no,
huge.
they were like, here's our big stuff that's just for entertainment. But if you really want to know what's going on,
Fuck.
look at the small shit.
Look at
Look
doing
at-
Ant-Man and Wasp.
Yeah,
Yep.
look at
Here's
the
how we're
small
gonna put this
shit.
thing together. Yep.
Everybody hated Thor: The Dark World, but what did that do? That introduced so much for Thor's character and the
Not only
Infinity
that,
Stones and what he could do.
Infinity Stones and
Yeah.
other shit.
Yeah.
Dude,
I
it's
love the Dark World.
Yeah, it was a good movie. Actually, the relationship between him and Loki got so much better on that. Yeah, it was a really good movie.
Now, this will be interesting to watch.
I'm super
now, this
excited.
is 2021, right?
This is 2021. That will lead me into our next topic of the night. But first, use the restroom.
Yep, use it.
Damn.
All right.
Use it.
Brookie, you got any more? You got anything else you want to talk about? You got any questions, comments, concerns? Well, fuck your concerns. But you got any questions or
Grookey.
comments?
Grookey gang.
Why am I in this goddamn fucking screen?
I mean, that's got to take place after Infinity War, right?
WandaVision?
I mean,
I don't know.
You're dead. I mean, it's got to take place after that.
Because of that comment, I would like to think so, but at the
But
same
he's part
time,
of it, you don't know.
is he really dead?
Very true. We never-
Like, because his character didn't get a whole lot. Let's be honest. It was what? 2 films?
Civil War and then Infinity War, right?
2 films?
Yeah, that's why. I was
And
like,
he was
I don't
done.
even know.
And then
Yeah.
same for her. She got a decent amount, but as far as like her character as being on the
Right.
not much.
Not much.
And this could be a bleed into the phase. What is it? 3, 4,
Phase 4.
4 phase. This could be a bleed into phase 4 of them. Like, hey, these are the heroes that are still there from the beginning, But-
Four's, yeah.
and they're gonna bleed out halfway through. And that's what I can see happening. They're gonna bleed these characters out halfway through because like the main ones they're done. Like they're not signing contracts anymore. Maybe they'll do a cameo here or there, maybe not. But
I think Hemsworth's the only one that said he's.
I don't know why
So
Chris
he's
Evans
retiring. He's like,
wouldn't.
I'm not retiring.
I don't know why Chris Evans wouldn't. Well, I mean, technically, he could still do old man.
He technically could, or depending on when this timeline happens, right? I mean, it's comics, so you can do whatever you want.
Well, and they could
depending
do
on the timeline.
they could do Hawkeye so much
Yeah.
more too.
Absolutely, they could.
I'm so surprised. Also surprised that Quicksilver had no purpose.
He was quick. That was no pun intended, but he's in that one movie.
Which one?
Is Quicksilver ever referenced after his death?
What was he even
No.
in?
No, it's not.
No, he's
Nope.
not.
Ultron.
What was he in?
Well, I guess reference
No.
other than when she said something like, Wanda and Hawkeye are at the end of Endgame.
In game, they go. They
Where
both know.
No, they both know.
Yes,
that's the only time. he's
that's the
referenced.
only that's
Right.
the only reference
Only
that they
time he's
have, which
referenced.
actually pisses me off.
What was Quicksilver actually in?
Age of Ultron.
Age of Ultron.
Oh, I think
Your brother,
I didn't
when he
actually
dies at the end,
see
sacrificed
most of
himself
that.
No,
for Hawkeye.
really?
I honestly actually never watched
It
most
pisses-
of that.
okay,
Like I saw some of it and I was like,
Age
yeah,
of Ultron was a really good movie.
because that's the one
It
with
was not really.
that's the one where Jarvis gets changed,
Yeah.
or he gets like
No.
what did
Yeah,
what
Age
did
of
Jarvis?
Ultron.
Yeah, was Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
Jarvis
didn't
is
watch
good.
very lot of.
Okay,
Yeah,
listen,
he comes in.
No,
Yeah,
no. I want to help you put Jarvis into this
Yeah.
body.
yeah.
It pissed me off because it was Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver was the only way to bleed in X-Men.
Yeah, they couldn't because at that point Sony still
They
owned
didn't
the
own it.
mutants.
I get
So you
it.
couldn't
I
do it.
get it. But if they waited long enough, they could have.
But they didn't know.
Oh yeah, because they knew they
didn't
could have
know
bought
that,
the
though.
fucking mutants from Sony. They knew that.
I'm not saying they. I'm not saying they knew
No,
it. I'm not saying they knew it.
The Sith and the
Disney.
Order
Disney
knew
fucking
that it could
owned
have.
it.
They had to balance the. No.
Let's say I'm not saying that they would have. They knew for a fact they could have, but come on, it's Disney. They for sure were like, eventually we're gonna get you. like,
You may hold out for a little
yeah, we're gonna get you eventually.
We're
Like,
gonna
I
that
think
money
they're
area.
holding on and going, hey, we just spent $3 billion in Star Wars. Is this way to make our money back? And it did like,
Very
hey,
quickly and hit the money back.
we're gonna hey, if you think we buy the X-Men, it's gonna make our money back? Yeah, okay, we'll buy that too.
I still would love Deadpool coming to
oh, give me Deadpool killing the whole
I
MCU.
love
Give
it.
me the film.
Okay. So bad.
With the COVID-19 and all the fucking pandemic stuff, all of Marvel's been pushed back.
Yes.
Black Widow got pushed back to November, and now it's got pushed back even further.
Well, why though? Why? Like,
They want that money.
Man.
They want that
They're
money.
holding off till
Yeah.
theaters
They
are
want that
all
money.
loaded. Yep.
Yes.
Groki, we'll get to your question in a second.
No, what is this question? Before I start, what's Groski's question? You can't
If
remember.
you had to turn into an object for a week, what would you be and why? And wait, you couldn't move or speak, but you could still hear, see, and think.
Tyrell's fleshlight. No, I'm just kidding. Bringing it full circle.
Damn it! I was gonna say dildo.
Hold on.
Wait.
You really want to answer?
But hold on. But a dildo in whose room?
Your mind goes to the
The darkest, dirtiest place to be.
right away.
I am gonna be some fucking hot ass lesbians fucking strap on is what I'm gonna be.
Yeah. That's what. Well, because he's saying dildo, and I'm saying whose
He's
room
saying an
though.
object. You
That's an object. A dildo.
Right,
Strap
you
on an
can't-
object.
You can't pick your situation that you're in. You're
Right.
just an object.
That's my object I choose.
A mirror.
A strap on.
Oh,
That
weird.
would be a mirror. Yeah, your mind goes dirty at that
At what college?
You'd be a mirror.
At what
because-
college?
Not even a college, just you'd be a mirror because then, if you can think, see, he said think, see,
Think, see, hear, and etc.
Hear.
So you can do everything except move or speak.
except move or
So I'm
speak.
still a human being.
To be a mirror,
No, you're an
yeah,
object.
so you can
fucker.
see everything that's going on that you never can when you. It'd be the closest thing you get to.
So like
I
a
guess.
cam, like an Omni camera
Invisible,
that
I
can
guess.
see all around.
You know, see what's happening. Invisible. People come.
So you're that weird dude from the fucking what was his name from the Boys last year? That he got blown up.
Oh, translucent.
Oh,
Translucent. So essentially, you're translucent, but you're an object.
Yeah, you be. That's basically what. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that's
that's
what you are, right?
yeah.
You have to do it. So you people would come up. A
I'm a
little bit.
wooden door in a hurricane. I just want to see if it gets banged as hard as. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Banged as hard as my mom did in the 80s.
No, you're the plastic. You're the plastic on the fucking couch sheet. Like the fucking.
Oh my God, no!
Is she a squirter? Is she not? No.
Oh my God.
And if she was, Grandpa.
Yeah.
Honestly, I can't think of an object.
It's a good question.
It is a good
Very
question.
good question.
My
Right.
mind goes dirty
You
instantly.
know, that's the
but,
thing. I
like,
think you're asking a group of men here in your mind instantly, no matter how much you would like to say,
Ah.
I'm going to think this through and be nice about it, your mind instantly goes.
Yeah.
Right there, I went
We-
there.
the dark side.
Yeah.
Goes right
We
there.
missed
right
that the
there.
name of this
You can't help
episode
it. It
should have
does.
been The Boys.
You know what?
It is
Fuck
the
you.
boy.
I'm still
Well,
sticking
but
with
he
Bill,
put it
though.
as
Who
like
knows what
hanging
the
with
fuck
the
I'll
boys.
say.
Oh, it's the blue guy.
But it's the boys, yeah.
So, I hope that answered your question because that went dark, and you must be a dude
Dark
to
and
answer
hurry.
that fucking question. Because only a dude would think of that shit.
Casey said or a Formula One race car.
Casey's
Like,
like,
she wants to go
"Kid."
fast.
no, Casey's gonna come home tomorrow and be like, I got 4 dildos laying on the floor.
Yeah.
Got it down, damn it! Got it down. She can't hear us. Shut up.
It's like Meg from Family Guy when she grabs the package of hot dogs and she's like, "You're the New York Mets," and walks upstairs, or the New York Yankees, and fucking walks upstairs. Casey's like, "You're the fucking Cubs."
That reminds me of the whole. I just saw a clip the other day of Family Guy with Meg walking into Chris's room when Peter's in there, and she's like, "Chris, our bath is ready," and Peter's like, I don't have the parenting skills to handle this," and she's like, "Let's just say it never happened." And he's like, "I'm okay with that."
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Make peace with that. Make peace with that.
Oh fuck, dude.
Okay, next subject.
Okay, so let's get back on the MCU thing.
Casey said score.
Yeah. With WandaVision getting released this year, everything got pushed back a little bit. Black Widow was supposed to come out in May of this year. It is now coming out May 7th of 2021.
Push the year out.
They
Right?
pushed it a year out, yes. Shang-Chi and the Legends of the Ten Rings is now coming out July 9th of 2021. And Eternals is coming out November 5th of 2021. It and Black Widow, it was supposed to come out before Shang-Chi. It was supposed to come out in the Black Widow slot, but they flipped it around. There's an unknown Spider-Man in the winter of 2021 as well, but nobody knows what that's called. Nobody knows anything about that. It's going to get pushed back. Though. I'm going to tell you because Tom Holland right now is doing the Uncharted movie right now, so that's going to get pushed back.
The game?
Yeah,
Uncharted?
Yeah.
Nice,
Video
nice.
game. Video game adaptations never end well. Let's just
Great
say
fucking video game. If they do it off the last video game, I'm pretty okay with that because he is a
that.
young
Although
kid.
Tom Holland is a fucking amazing actor, so he might pull it off. He
Yeah.
might pull it off.
Good.
And he's young too, so he can pull
Very
off
good.
franchises. Casey, can you drop the podcast link in chat, please?
And Thor: Love and Thunder comes out now February 11th of 2020.
2021.
That's
2022.
22.
that's what Casey would have called tomorrow if we were all dildos.
Doctor Strange.
And yes,
multiverse-
When's that one?
March 25th of 2022.
Good.
So they pushed it back even further.
And then Falcon Winter Soldier is 2021, right?
Yeah, Falcon Winter Soldier for the Disney Plus series is next year as well.
I'll text
So
you.
that's there. There is also a Hawkeye movie, a Miss Marvel movie, a Moon Knight movie, and a She-Hulk movie. All have been like slated to come out, but those are still
When's
unknown.
Marvel 2? Captain Marvel 2. Have they announced
I
that?
did not announce that.
Did they announce that yet?
I know. If you read the comic books, you know that she's carrying the fucking Avengers from here on out.
Right.
Because that's what happened. You killed off the first 5, and then you're gonna just get this
She's the
happen.
strongest.
She's the strongest.
Yeah.
That can happen.
It'll be interesting. I think with them pushing things out, here's my I guess as a fan. I'm not too upset about it, other than I have to wait to see them.
But I needed a break.
I kind of need a break
Yeah.
with other things happening. Let it all build up again, so
Yeah.
it's fresh, and you're not kind of like disappointed. Like, oh, Endgame just finished up. There's Black Widow, and now we're moving on. You know,
Well,
you
that's-
wouldn't have this break in there of let me come off of the high from
Yeah.
everything and start fresh, for lack of a better
Well,
term.
but and we talked about that many like a couple of times too. That like Endgame was the end. Like that was it. There was nothing scheduled at that time any
Yeah.
further. And then so like you
which
said,
is
you
why I was
have
so pissed when I left the theater.
Yeah. So now you have some kind of things to look forward to again.
Yeah.
Getting back into that. Oh shit! Like this is going to happen. So yeah.
By the time again, process everything that's just happened
Yeah.
in Endgame, right? You've made peace and everything. Well, I don't know if you made peace with it, but everything's ended, right? So you get this fresh batch of characters, fresh batch of stories, and start up. So and in time, so we don't see something again until 2021.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah.
been what at that point? 2 years.
Yeah.
By then, right? 2 years.
And they're giving me WandaVision now, which is going to be.
kind of the bridge.
Kind of
See, it's
a bridge, like, it's not
right?
gonna be-
Old
yeah.
characters from
I mean,
the old phase 1, 2, 3.
And then you get more
That's
Black
phase
Widow,
4.
and then they give you
And then
Eternal.
you start going
Yeah.
phase 4. You got Spider-Man.
I mean,
so-
Shang-Chi, yeah.
right? Spider-Man
Shang-Chi.
is still.
Technically, WandaVision could bring certain characters back. Or give things. Honestly, I'd be fine with Vision coming back. He didn't get his due diligence in the film, and like he really didn't. He definitely did. And honestly, Scarlet Witch didn't really get her huge due diligence of what she was capable of within the film either.
Well, I think you could because you had to, for her powers to make sense, you had to understand her mutant side and where they came from. So they really couldn't do that.
They could.
They could have, but it would have been
Take
harder.
the time away.
Technically,
Yeah,
but
now,
right. Well, technically they can now.
Well, yeah,
And it's in
now.
this show, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
right.
And they can,
Yeah.
and they can evolve that into the franchises
Yeah.
of movie side.
For now, but before then, you didn't know anything about
Well,
WandaVision.
Right. Well, didn't they say? I didn't interrupt you there, but didn't they say too that the intent of the Disney Plus shows, the WandaVision, Falcon, Winter Soldier,
is to
is to bridge it into
Yeah.
Phase 4, right? Like you can't start really. You can't. If you really want to understand Phase 4, you have to see these. I mean, again, marketing. Go subscribe to Disney Plus so you watch it, right? But it's supposed to be the bridges to set up Phase 4.
They're the tie-ins that fucking the show was supposed to be the ABC show, Agents of Shield.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Agents of Shield was supposed to tie things in, but it never did.
They
And
make
then
references
it's-
to
yeah,
like
yeah.
what had happened in the movies, but not.
It never
Yeah,
did
right.
what it's supposed to do.
Became its own entity off on the side, right?
I'm with you on that.
And Groki, you're not interrupting. We're just getting used to the live streaming
Oh
stuff.
no, this is a bullshit episode.
This is a normal. Okay, so I'll just explain it. Normally we do a normal podcast every Friday, and we just record and not worry about the live stream. We just do the recording and then we post it on any of the
Spotify,
podcasts that you want to listen to. So iTunes, Spotify, Amazon.
Yeah, we're on everything.
We're on
Podbean.
we're literally on everything for podcasting.
I think
so
the one thing I'm not on is like
iHeartRadio maybe.
iHeartRadio.
I think
Yeah,
we're on
I don't think I'm on Stitcher. That's the one that never emailed me back. It's like, yeah, we're
Okay,
on
so
Stitcher.
we're not on Stitcher, but
Yeah,
we're on
I think
everything else for
everything
podcasts.
else.
So yeah,
Whatever the fuck that is.
we're getting used to the podcasting as well as
No, I like
as well as live streaming at the
streaming
same time. So
interaction,
yeah, you're not interrupting. We just got to make sure we try to keep the podcast at an hour.
Yeah, we're well over that.
We're well over that.
But pizza came, and I
So,
ate. You didn't.
I had to pack these.
So we're just trying to get through the main subjects, and then we'll end the podcast, but continue the live stream so we can interact and talk with chat and people that follow and listen and stuff like that. So
No,
yeah, you are perfectly
want
fine.
listener engagement. I'm fine with that. It's fine.
The engagement is great. We love it. We fucking love it. Like, trust me.
Welcome, by the way. Thanks for joining in. And fuck you, Casey.
Honestly,
For everything.
I'm excited for the Black Widow film mainly because
You want to say goodbye.
Scarlett said that this is a passing on.
Yeah, there is a new Black
There's a
Widow.
pass on. So
Yeah.
that's what I want to see. Like I didn't get to see that with fucking Stark.
I didn't.
It pisses me off.
I didn't know you needed that. You little
I did.
baby.
Fuck you. You cried at the fucking ending too. Don't you start with me.
I didn't cry with you.
Bullshit!
I cried with Dave, because you guys didn't. I watched it differently.
No.
Uh,
You cried again.
Oh, dude, I cry every time I watch
Okay
it.
then, shut your fucking mouth.
And it has nothing to do with Wanda or fucking Black Widow dying.
No, of course
Who fucking
not.
cares
Who
about
the fuck
her?
cares? It was all about. It was
He
all
just
about.
He don't care.
No.
Gone.
It was all about
Asshole.
Stark leaving. That fucking.
Who cried on what?
Yeah, I don't know. They were
argue.
talking about put it in each other's butt or something. I don't know what the fuck happened right there.
I
At that point, huh?
Yeah, for real.
That Steve's death is
No.
more impactful than Tony's is because Tony actually got a good death scene. Captain America didn't. So you're gonna make him old Cap, and it's gonna be fucking shitty for a while.
I mean,
Yeah, he
old-
turned into a
but-
pretty popular
Okay,
meme.
okay, but old Cap
No, I
in
don't think
comics
so.
is like old Logan.
Yeah, he runs fucking
Old,
shit.
yeah, old Cap whoops ass.
Yeah, old Cap fucking sucks.
Old Cap whoops ass. I don't
Fucking
care. Like,
Captain America is always
Look,
should
I-
forever be a fucking not a white dude, but a fucking middle-aged dude, like 30, with super fucking powers. That's what Captain America is. Like, yeah, Falcon was. I fucking love Falcon as the
fuck yeah.
as the Captain America. It's a great
I love
storyline.
that. That's a good storyline. there.
But
Picks
like,
up after.
and then fucking Winter Soldier becomes. Bucky becomes.
Dude,
he becomes Nomad. Like Captain America is ageless in the comics, so keep him that way. In the fuck. Yeah,
he's not.
Replace him.
yeah.
I
Just
mean,
replace
he's
him.
not-
It's fine. It's like Doctor Who. Replace who the fuck it is.
I mean, well, okay. If you're talking about the name, yes, but Captain America is Steve Rogers. No, he's not.
I mean the name. Like, you didn't need an old Cap unless they're gonna do some fucked up shit that I don't know what's gonna
They had
happen.
to do that to get Evans out of there.
The only one's not leaving. Fucking
To close
Chris-
out his storyline, right?
Yeah, but
Hemsworth's the only one not leaving. Hemsworth is staying.
Dude,
Hemsworth
Hemsworth.
stays, but
Yeah,
yeah, but
Evans,
Hemsworth-
And it's like, well,
But Hemsworth
Yeah.
has what? Maybe 2 more films before he's
Yeah.
finally done.
Well, he's still so young looking. It
There's-
bulks up like crazy. He's
It's
still
well,
like
it's not about the youngness.
Yeah.
It's more about the passing of the torch.
Any of you guys
because
know
they're
that-
trying to do the whole Thor is not a person. It's like an Iron Man or a Captain
Yeah.
America,
I think
which
yes.
I don't necessarily agree with because Thor is
Anybody-
Thor, but
I agree. Anybody can be Thor, but Thor himself is a fucking god. So anybody can be Thor, but when you become Thor, like, and then you become
It'd be cool
Thor.
to see what
more.
Asgard-
I wouldn't say
You
anyone
know-
could be
you
Thor.
understand it.
Anyone could get to the rite of passage of wielding Mjolnir to be a Thor.
What does Mjolnir say?
that he who is worthy
That's what I'm saying. Anyone.
pick up, right?
That's what I'm
And
saying.
has the power of
Yeah,
Thor.
but-
so you become Thor.
You become Thor.
Yeah. It's
Technically, don't really become Thor.
but you kind of do in a way.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's it. That's how the comic books
Whatever.
get you. That's how they do it,
I
man.
love it. That's why I
So-
love him.
Now, does any of you guys know the fucking storyline behind Love and Thunder?
I do not know this.
I don't know anything.
All I
about
know
Love and
is-
Thunder.
Natalie Portman's taking the hammer.
So here we go.
And I'm okay with that.
I
Which
will-
kind of hammer is she taking? Because I will watch that all night long.
I will tell our listeners and anybody that wants to know, go ahead and use your Amazon account appropriately because Prime allows you to download comic books and they're
It does.
forensic comicology. So if you get in there, you can find out the Love and Thunder storyline because right now it's free.
Is it free or unlimited?
It's not unlimited.
Free?
It's free. It's
Yeah.
Amazon free.
Prime
It's
Reading
Prime,
free?
yeah, Prime Reading free. It is
Nice.
a part of it, and you only get two fucking comic books over there. You're like, I'm hooked though because I want to know how she becomes Thor.
No, she was Thor. Yeah.
I know because I read it, so it's a really good storyline. And I was really like, all right, if this is what they're gonna do with Love and Thunder, I'm in.
I
I'm
hope,
in.
I would love for them to keep. I don't know the storyline of Love and Thunder, but I would love for them to keep Thor like he is right now.
Yes,
At the end of the game, with the
Yeah.
beard gut,
Yeah.
just with the sunglasses.
Big Lebowski look like
Big Lebowski,
Yes.
hanging out with the Guardians, kind of done with this thing, but having fun and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I would love just because he was freaking hilarious. That character was hilarious in Endgame.
Was real happy with that.
I
That's
loved it. It was phenomenal. Phenomenal. Yeah, we got that. So did you go any deeper on the timeline?
So technically, Hemsworth
Oh,
is,
I went all the way to what we know.
Hemsworth is done after this last film. If we're talking about Love and Thunder,
He's not leaving after this.
But he said he wasn't leaving.
He's
He's
not
like, I'm not
well, then
leaving.
what's he gonna do?
I don't know though. That's what we were saying. I would love for him to keep his character as he is, to just come into movies, just as the Big Lebowski.
God damn.
Dude, that would be awesome. Just have him
Amazing.
start talking. It would be awesome because it would be classic. You see him show up in a film
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be great. I would love it. He was so good at it like that with his beard gut. You know. They did a
It's
good
too
job
funny.
with that character
Yeah.
development. They really did with his character. That was such a good thing.
Everything that you transferred over.
Herky said Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is definition of lost potential.
Yeah, it did. Totally. I know the last season now is really good. I've not watched it. I stopped watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I haven't watched
After-
their season 2. I stopped.
Yeah, I stopped after
Yeah.
season 2. I was done. Got really bored to me. Couldn't do it.
It gets better.
That's
It's like-
I
it's
stopped
like
watching
Arrow.
it.
So does
it's
sex,
okay.
but I can't remember what that
It's like Arrow, where like you had the great few seasons and then it fell the fuck off and then it got really good again and then it fucking got canceled.
You know what? That's why we call him Segway Steven. Because he just brought up CW, and that's what I'm going to talk
Oh,
about
let's
next.
go CW.
I love fucking CW.
I love it.
Hate the fact that I knew it was happening. I fucking knew it was happening. Go ahead.
Announce it. Announce it.
Do it.
So after this 6th season,
You wanna be over here?
Supergirl is done.
I'm good, bud. Thank
Yeah, I can use a little bit.
you. I just new one.
I need one too. God damn it.
Yeah,
Give
that's
me
fine. Whatever, man.
Whatever's in a
Whatever,
can.
Long Island.
You have not filled the front of the coffee table, so.
I know,
Well,
kind of-
no, we started going
You're
up.
stacking them.
Yeah,
We started
kind of
going
is
behind
what it
and
is.
up. Yeah.
But
so.
Supergirl's leaving after this.
Supergirl's done after season 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's 6 seasons already.
Right? That was
I mean,
Wait.
gosh, man.
What?
Supergirl?
Supergirl.
You watch CW show?
Oh,
Arrowverse?
yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's already a
I-
season 6?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy
that's
shit.
Exactly right.
That feels
Yeah.
like it was just yesterday
Right,
that
yeah.
shit came
It's
out.
a, I've watched it since the beginning when it was on CBS. I
Okay.
was just kind of shocked it was ending. I get why, probably because the last season I enjoyed watching, but you can tell they are
Right ideas.
running out of stuff to
Okay.
do, right?
That makes sense.
And now that Arrow's been gone, the crossover bringing her in, they're gonna have that Lois and Clark show
Yeah.
with Superman now. So there's kind of that. How do you keep both of them going? And I think
Without-
it's ran its course
Yeah.
right.
Technically,
I do
they
like
have-
the show. I like the show. I've enjoyed it quite often. I
It was
like
just-
it. It just I can't believe season 6 is coming up and it's gonna be done. Well, at least they get to close it out. There's nothing worse than you get a show like that and then it gets canceled and you can't
No,
close that.
I think it was
Supergirl
it
show
was
out.
Melissa's. I thought I'm done. When they
I-
gotta go, I'm done. Then if you're out, we're out.
I mean, technically, they have a lot more that they could do, but they did not.
And
They didn't expand like I
How's
said.
that
I
going?
thought they got to the point where
in the back.
no, I'm
what they
talking
have
about two shit.
introduced in the 5 seasons.
Okay.
I think they're running out of material
Yeah.
They didn't expand.
to expand
Early
out.
enough?
Right. I guess. Yeah, that's a good point.
To,
There
they
wasn't
didn't
enough
expand
there.
early enough to where they could build.
And I think they might be more focused on this HBO Max thing now. Because HBO Max is getting your Peacemaker, getting your fucking Green Lantern, so they're going to go that way. And Greg Berlanti's heading the Green Lantern thing, so they're going to go that way, more higher budget shit.
They could be because they're going to do Lois and Clark. I don't know. I
God.
haven't heard anything if they picked up Green Arrow and the Canaries. His daughter and the two Canaries. I don't know if they picked that one up yet. That was like episode 9 last year in Arrow. I think they were trying to get it ready for the spinoff. With his daughter and
I don't
two girls.
know.
I don't know
I
if they're
didn't
going
watch
to
it.
do that.
I don't know how well that would do if we're being. If we're being
Yeah, I
honest.
don't
And
know.
it's-
I haven't heard if they picked it up.
And it's just because
Minimize
Stephen
YouTube
Amell
censor,
did
though.
such
It's like, 'cause sometimes it's
such a
off.
good job as Oliver
It's good.
Queen that like it's
You know, when Arrow canceled, or when they finished up, and I'm glad they got to close it out because I loved how they
like
last
don't
season
get me
of Arrow.
wrong, I'm glad they got
Loved
to
it.
close out, but I hated the fact that they did. And
You just want to
honestly,
see my bald spot.
dude, when they closed out, I was like, this
Sid Reed, just him.
this right
Or
here
him.
is this is the domino.
Right.
And,
Red
You
Hat
don't want to
versus-
look like Tom for him.
and now that I hear that Supergirl is done after season
Yeah.
6, I'm like, okay, what are we getting next?
Yeah.
Flash is probably going to be
Flash
next.
is Finance, which will be the flagship show.
Yes.
But I'm,
Right. And then you'll have Lois and Clark come in, which gets difficult because now you're dealing with Superman and
it's
Flash.
it's
and
like, how do you deal with-
crossover? It's
How do you deal with Superman if there's no Flash?
Yeah.
Or
or
Green Arrow or the mains?
Yeah.
Like, how are you going
it's
to
tough
do
because
this?
you have Batwoman. Now Batman. You have Batwoman. You can try to bring in with a new character.
If I'm
right?
being honest, I don't-
yeah, she left.
She
Now they gotta
left.
deal with
It's interesting because I loved Arrow. I loved Arrow, and I was a huge fan of that one. The 8th season, right?
Like, don't get me wrong, Arrow fell off at some point.
I think
Like,
it was season.
I was a huge fan of it, and I'm like,
5, maybe it started at
5. Yeah,
4 or 5. It
I
started.
don't understand how we can
4 or
agree on
5.
so many things, but these are the two things we agree
Yeah,
on.
it's crazy. I loved Arrow.
Cubs Cardinals and fucking Green Arrow. I fucking hated that show.
I love Arrow.
I was done with that
And,
fucking show.
I think it was about season 4 or 5. My
It
wife
was either
my
4
wife
or 5
yeah.
or 5 or 6. It was literally the mid.
It kind of got done because the last 2 seasons were really good, especially when he was in prison, and those were good. So that was 7, and then the final closeout was
Dude,
8.
when he did prison, I was like, is he gonna run into Black Lightning? In this
Oh,
prison? And I was like,
great.
oh my god, like it
That
would have
was
been such
awesome
a good. But
one.
they used that as they used the whole Crisis,
Yeah.
which they could have done so much more with Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Crisis was good though. I enjoyed
It was
Crisis.
I enjoyed it.
It
Yeah,
was
I did.
good.
I
I
did.
think that's
could've-
such a big line in the storyline. It's
Huge.
so hard to put that into.
They could have
4
used
shows.
that. They literally could have used that to revamp everything they were doing with all the
They
shows
could have
and made it brand
because
new.
it would have
again.
been fresh.
Would have been brand fucking new again. And I'm just like, you missed a golden opportunity to make Green Arrow, Flash, and Supergirl last at minimum 5 more seasons.
5 more seasons because you could have just reset everything if you wanted to. Yeah, I think. I don't know what they're going to do to close it out, right? I mean, it's hard because they have Lois and Clark now, so I guess you can just close it out. She's not going to not be Supergirl. You know what I mean? She's not going to not be Supergirl anymore. I guess they could do that, but I doubt it, right? And they're going to close the season out with some. There hasn't been a multi-season storyline. You know what I mean? That they can resolve. From what I know in Supergirl, like there isn't something like they'll probably have a standard storyline for the season of the villain or
Oh,
someone.
so you mean like
there's
a
nothing to
villain-
like.
A villain that will carry over
Right,
from
like
season to season.
Right,
to
there's
season.
anything like that. Like at least an Arrow that like closing out was Oliver Queen's character of where he started from to where he ended and what it became. Right.
I mean, but even without the closing out, the villain he had he had multiple villains that actually carried over to different seasons.
Correct,
You had Deathstroke that carried 2 seasons.
Right.
And like, well, even then, like you had him come back.
Yeah, to
It's
come
like,
back, right? And I don't know what to do with Supergirl because they really don't. There's not that, right? I don't know what they're going
I
to
don't
do yet
know.
to close it out, other than like because
I
you know
don't know
they
what they're
haven't
doing.
even touched the, like they have her at the Catco, well not Catco meeting, but you know where she's working as a reporter. Jimmy's gone. Jimmy Olsen's gone. He went to the other place, and so you have all these characters that, you know, there's not this. I don't know how to say it. Like her workplace isn't a character, for lack of a better term. Like there's not these certain.
Oh, they
places
didn't
that are
make like
not-
the Daily Planet a part of
Right,
it or
it's
whatever.
just
It's not. It's
It's
like
just the set,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
It's just
it's
this place
set,
she works at. So I don't know what they're going to do yet to end it. I mean, it's kind of weird because, you know, when you lost Arrow, you lose Supergirl.
I was okay with it.
Yeah, I wasn't. I liked how they ended it, but you know, I didn't like it's a flagship show. It's what tied everything together. The crazy thing about it is, without getting into it too much, was I don't know. I was a huge fan of the show Smallville. Huge fan of the show Smallville. I loved that show. 10 years of it, loved it.
Yeah, I know.
And they've said like, you know, without Smallville, we don't have Arrow, right? Arrow doesn't
Yeah.
start without Smallville because we saw the success of how you could take a character and move it across without really being, you could do something with the character. And I think that when you lost Arrow, you'll lose Supergirl. You're down to Flash as the core, kind of like
Yes.
Endgame, right? Where you've lost your main heroes you've grown up
Yeah.
with, or you've been watching the whole time. And to be honest, I haven't really gotten into Legends of Tomorrow. Like I haven't gotten into it, right? And I haven't really gotten to Black Lightning. I just haven't watched it because I was watching Arrow, Supergirl. I was watching the core shows, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, you know, now your time's competed for other shows, right? Well, I'll watch The Boys instead, right? And I'll watch The Boys, right? And I don't want to pick up Black Lightning because Arrow's gone. I've lived that time. I'm good, and off you go, right? So
Yeah.
it's. I'll be interested to see how they close that out. I really will.
Oh, with you, it'll be
I'll
interesting.
be interested to see how they close it out, but I get why they are. Because I can personally feel they didn't expand quick enough to do it, and they're out of story material without. They don't know if they'll get renewed another season.
I'm 100% with you. I did not know it's been this long. Like shit, I thought we were on season 4. Cause I remember it came out right after Flash did. Like it was still on
And it was on CBS.
Yeah, I was like,
network
that's
show,
that's only
right?
on season 3 or 4. It's no big deal. Season 6, that's pretty impressive.
and I assume they'll tie in Lois and Clark.
And you
Awesome.
run out of that
Now.
storyline somehow. Every once in a while it happens. It's no big deal.
It is. They got 6 seasons out of it,
Yeah.
so you can't. I mean, it's pretty good right
It
there.
works
man.
out.
Really good.
And on
Good
that, that's been another episode of the Who I Podcast. You can find us on Podbean, Spotify, any of your podcasts.
Any of your
apps.
podcasts.
Only one I think we're not on the Stitcher for some reason. I've submitted us. I don't know why I never got on there. You can follow the podcast on Instagram at Who I Podcast. You can find us on Twitter at Who I One. You can rate and review us.
Tweet us.
Yeah.
Just tweet at us whatever you want to hear next. Like if there's anything you want to hear next, if there's anything that comes up.
You guys enjoy these bullshit episodes where we just sit around talking like we want to know like
Right now is a bullshit episode. A lot of times,
Yep, the BS one.
Yeah.
a lot of times we talk about Doctor Who. That's the main whole reason why it's
Called Who I, yeah, we
Who I
understand.
Podcast. Talk about Doctor Who. If you have any questions, just tweet at us. If
Or email the podcast at whoipodcast@gmail.com.
there is multiple people that are always looking at that Gmail, so we will always be able to.
Are there? I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell them now.
Are we going into
Why?
yeah, these were afraid of the fire. That's a good one there. Have we gone? I haven't been on this one for a bit. Have we gone into the Justice League HBO Max one yet?
We will.
I don't want to get into that.
No, we're gonna continue that
the
live
live
stream.
stream.
We're gonna stop the podcast now, but we're gonna continue the live
We're
stream.
going to continue
All
live.
right, perfect.
So we're gonna keep the live stream going.
Which
Um,
also means
I don't know.
that you should
You
join
should
us on
join us
Fridays.
on Friday nights and join the live stream at Who High, one word.
Spell it.
WHO Hi.
HIGH
HIGH podcast. Yeah, on YouTube. Join us and engage with us, have fun with us. We're all about the listener interactions. That's why we did the whole movie moment bracket challenge.
Who won that, by the way?
I did.
Just say it.
Fuck.
Just say it.
You're bringing. Okay, we got to end the podcast. Shush.
Hey, you know I'm drunk.
Pencil trick. One.
Boom!
Pencil Trick lost actually against. It was not
Tony's
Tony's
Death.
death. It was
Tony's
not.
Death.
It was not Tony's
Was
death.
It
It
was
was.
Tony's Death.
It was Avengers Assemble.
Avengers Assemble.
Yeah,
Right.
Avengers Assemble won the whole fucking
Good,
thing.
good call.
Yeah.
We will be doing another bracket at some point. It's March Madness bracket, technically, but it's with whatever it comes nerd wise. But
Yeah.
we haven't set it up yet, so stay tuned for the next.
COVID took it out.
Yeah.
Took it
Yeah,
out.
it's not
Totally
what we just
fucked
fucked everything up.
Delayed.
You can follow me at Maniacal Monk on Twitter and Instagram. You can follow Scatters at
X Scatters on all social media, Twitter, Instagrams, fucking everything. And Twitch.tv is what I usually do, which is twitch.tv/X Scatters. I game a lot and do all that stuff.
No, I'm not on social.
Dave is not on social media.
I'm too old. No one would follow me anymore.
Tom is actually on a social
can
media
follow
platform at
Timothée
this point, so
Sandy.
make sure to follow him because
Yeah.
Follow me.
he can
Oh, the other guys. I
Yeah,
I would
that
have nothing
podcast.
interesting to post.
You guys, we'll see you guys next time.
yeah.
Night. In the recording.
I'm in the recording. Just end it now. I'm fucking an old man, dude.
Do it now, goddammit.
He's ended it.
Oh,
It's
don't.
ended.
No, that's not too bad. Only 140. That's not too bad.
That's not
Hour and 40. That's okay.
That's not bad at all.
Oh,
shit! Someone fuck. God damn it!
The
Fuck with
visual.
the audio.
Fuck
with the video.
Tom, it's
Yeah.
not just gonna see in there. It's like
Fuck
fucking,
with the video.
are you kidding me?
No.
Oh my god, you fucking fatty! Put down the food!
Food.
Quit.
Ah, get off!
Rice.
Hey.
Shit on a shingle.
Shit on the
Son of a bitch, I don't know what he did. Alright,
This is Bob, man.
what are we looking at?
He's good.
Not me.
I'm giving some of these wings.
You fucking knock over
I
behind your head.
heard something clink, and I don't want to move.
You're fine.
Okay.
There. Yeah, I just said fucking.
Alright. So, Gronky's last comment and question was...
Fuck you, Roman.
The Flash is pretty good, but got repetitive. The character gets super speed. The character gets super speed. Everyone gets super speed.
You get super speed. You get super speed.
Yeah, everything. They threw it out like Oprah. Don't get me wrong. Like, I don't disagree with you, but in the Flash comics, as well as animated films or anything, there's a lot of speedsters involved.
I don't give a fuck. He's right. The Flash fucking started sucking as soon as and Iris came in there.
Oh
Fuck her, dude. I hate that bitch.
Oh my god.
She can fucking die. That fucking. You bring Barry Allen's wife into it. She sucks so hard. I've had fucking sorority girls suck harder than her, but god damn, she's a fucking horrible.
Bro, that I didn't send you this meme, but this meme was like, hey, and it was like a guy to his wife, and it was like, hey, do you think that you could suck my dick as hard as you fucking suck the fun out of life? And I fucking laughed so fucking hard.
Okay, the fact that my wife is watching this,
No,
I agree.
no, she went to the store, she said. So she's not even on right now. You're good, man. You're golden. You can talk as much shit as you want. And then she's like on here and she's like, fuck you, Tyrone, you piece of shit.
Wait till I get home.
Listen, I'm dumb, but I ain't that dumb. Get some more strength. There we go. Oh, he's gonna be an idiot.
Oh, that's good. Wings are good.
I need some sustenance after that fucking. After 5 beers and fucking an hour and a half. Kyle's gonna be here in a little bit, by the way. And by the
Yeah,
way,
What's
you're
he
trying
doing?
to give me the fucking dab. I'd be
What you
dead
doing right now?
bro.
You working right now?
Bro, I would literally be dead right now had that dab actually fucking worked.
Rocky said, "How about another random question? Send it, motherfucker."
So
it worked.
So I got baked last night, right? And I was laying
Hey,
in
Flo,
bed.
I got baked last night.
I was laying in bed and I call someone. And I go,
You
hey,
didn't.
hey, so I was watching this video and it was
Oh,
about
you did.
Elon Musk creating visualization for people who are blind. So it's a camera and then they put video chips in your head.
Yeah,
And I go, but what if those people aren't actually seeing the world as it is? What if they're just seeing it in like a fucking Grand Theft Auto video game style? And I was like, bro, I was so baked out of my mind. I was like, holy shit. I was like, what if this and what if this? And they were like, hey, it's cool, man. Just go to sleep. Just go to sleep.
Think about that. Think about that concept. You never see in the world, and your first image would be
Right.
like Grand Theft Auto.
But how do you see it? Like, what are you seeing it like this? Are you seeing it? So it's just kind of a cool, interesting.
I agree with you. I've been reading a lot of books about something like that, and they put them in a med pod, like the people that were like almost dying is what they did it to. Like, hey, and they were injected into a game, kind of similar. Like, hey, we're up here. Like, this is what's gonna happen to you. Like, you're on your deathbed. Deal with it, and we're gonna insert you in a game where we've tried to fix you. Okay.
So did you ever see Minority Report?
Yeah, too many fucking times.
But did you actually read ever what the storyline behind it was? So when he gets captured up in that one place, right? And they put the halo on his head, right? Yeah. So the whole time you think that he gets out of the prison and he goes on all these stories, right? Well, the director actually explains, well, what if you never got out of the halo? Because the halo is just you living your best life.
Yeah, right.
And I was like, wait a second. I was like, no, he got out of there, you son of a bitch.
I believe he got out.
That to me. So that's I kind of started getting into more like reading in like what the directors were trying to do, what the directors were trying to say because of that. And then eventually I got to this point where I was like, fuck it, just show me this shit. Just feed me this bullshit that you're feeding me. I'm going to watch it. Like, I'm not going to go in depth because I got mad at that. Like, maybe he didn't get out of the halo. And I was like, no, he did.
You had to have.
He did.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that aspect of it. It's ranch. It's not jizz.
For you, it's
Nope.
usually jizz.
Nope, it's jizz.
Hey, you didn't touch those Nashville hot, did you?
It's like Tom. You can stop sucking your fingers.
What-
I'm just
I
making
the
sure.
spicy ones.
Okay.
Because I'll cry, bro. I will die a horrible and painful death right here on your couch.
That other pizza over here is a fucking jalapenos on there. That's a good spice.
Well, jalapeno is good. I don't mind jalapeno. I'm not gonna like grab a jalapeno and eat it straight.
Oh,
But, like,
Oh.
I mean, I'll eat a jalapeno inside of cream cheese with a fucking.
I almost bought us some bacon wrapped cream cheese jalapenos.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I almost bought that. And I know Dave's fucking fat ass would love that shit.
You kidding me?
Yeah.
That's the best thing ever.
You guys ready for shots?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah!
Send it, baby boy.
You ain't dabbing my ass then.
Kyle,
Somebody's gonna be dabbing my ass if I get my ass dabbed. I'm just saying, man. You guys gonna be like, why is Tom fucking ass up on the fucking live
got
YouTube
dabbed.
stream?
Why stop showing his asshole?
a live YouTube stream where you're just feeding your fucking mouth with just meat.
I sat back. No. I sat back. I'm not in the view. That's why I knocked the camera over.
This is the
Gronky also said rent the camera, by the
I
way.
think it's Grookey. It's 2 O's, bro.
Grocky? Whatever.
Grookey.
So Dave, you said it, Tom?
Grocky game. If I've been saying it wrong, my apologies. Tom can suck a dick, though.
Kyle, you got a
I
damn.
mean, no, I just started speaking.
I would love to go.
I will fucking slap you on YouTube right now.
I won't be on YouTube because I'm out of frame. So it'd just be you looking like you slap someone.
I'll be fine, because we won't get banned for it.
You got any barbecue sauce on that hand?
Yeah, that's I want to go. Dude, I would love to go.
Well, we're looking for me and Devin have already talked to you. You almost fucking phone with me.
Oh.
We're talking about doing fucking snowmobiles too.
Oh, well.
Whew. All right, anyone excited for certain games that might be coming out?
Godfall!
Godfall's actually a good one.
I'm not gonna lie, and I know you two are fucking dicks about it. I really enjoyed fucking Fortnite this season.
I fucking hate you.
I
No,
really
I've
enjoyed
been
it.
fine with it. I'm glad that cars are finally a thing.
I'm fucking enjoying the Marvel crossover, dude.
I agree there.
It's kind of fun for me. Like I'm not good at fucking Fortnite, but the reason I enjoyed playing Fortnite was because I get to play with my friends, but now they want to play fucking Warzone like a bunch of fucking cock collars.
I don't
You guys played the Avengers game?
I did. I enjoyed it.
You enjoy it?
I enjoyed it. Yeah, it was good. I played the beta. It was really good.
I haven't gotten enough PC yet.
I really recommend it. It's gonna be a good game. My buddy's playing it.
Isn't it already out?
Yeah, it's out. My buddy in Missouri's playing it. He goes, yeah, this newest latest download was a 5
nudist?
latest later.
Nudist?
Yeah, was a 5 year update. It took a while for him, but it was a pretty good update. This is one they first wrote after the beta.
Anyone who plays Warzone, that update is not big.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, no shit. Dave, you want a shot of tequila?
No.
Oh, fuck. You were not joking about that.
I was not. I never joke about a shot.
No, set it down. I got wing hand.
Feet.
And wing butt, but it's
Shove it down his gullet!
after you just
That's beer butt.
beer butt. Oh, all right, mud butt. Well, Gorky Gang, I said to bring your fucking question. You don't even have fucking do it up.
Parky gang, come on, give us your question. Let's go, bro.
Grookey gang. God damn it. It's Grookey.
Shut up, Tom.
It's 2 O's. It's an ooh sound.
Ooh.
You gonna tell me that X just has to sound like an X in any word now?
I actually learned something,
X has no
interesting
alternative
yesterday.
long or short sound. Yes, no, it has one sound. I'm almost
and
certain.
I don't know how to pertain to this.
What?
So, God, you can't pause it. Never mind. We'll talk about this later. You can't pause the live stream, so we're gonna stop right there. Never mind. Hey,
You can say
I'm
it
off
there.
camera. No, I'm
What podcast?
No, no. Give me like 2 minutes.
2 minutes?
Give me a break.
More like 2 seconds. Go wash your fucking hands, you fat fuck.
18 seconds. Hold on. Hold on. That was a lot hotter than I thought it was, guys.
15.
Did you get a
It
whole
was like a
spice
fucking
lineup?
mile too.
Did you get a whole spice lineup? Because I'm not gonna lie, the honey barbecue is pretty spicy. The golden mediums.
Dude, I did all of these.
The golden
minus
medium's
this
actually
one.
not bad, but
Let me tell you,
That's
it's
a
still.
priority right there.
it's
You ate
still
mine.
nice
What you
spicy.
ate?
I ate one.
You ate the Nashville hot, didn't you?
Is that what that was?
Yeah.
That's actually not bad. Honestly, I'm like if I was sober, I'd be like, "Fuck, this is stupid." But
You ate the Nashville hot, you son of a bitch.
he said something.
Hi, Kyle.
What's up? What's
No.
up?
How you doing, man?
No, it didn't show up. Hi, buddy.
Just walked in.
Hey,
No, I thought
hey,
it was
I haven't gotten a message back from your fucking place of work.
Okay, let's do this nasty ass shot. I don't even want to think about it. I'm just gonna throw it up.
Kyle immediately runs away.
What is this tequila?
Yes.
Oh my god! Why is yours half as much as mine? What the fuck is happening
Oh
here?
my god, you pussy! You want me to drink?
He's drunk.
He wants to put that dick in that.
He heard the ass up comment and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get an ass up." Oh god, that was
Delicious.
Because the reason I made yours half.
Bro, I literally can't even not breathe.
You made
Look
mine
at
double.
that.
I made mine half because I was going to take another with him.
Like you know the secret to like taking tequila, like you don't breathe until you do a lime or whatever. That didn't work with this tequila.
Oh.
What the fuck is that?
Hold on. 'cause
Gasoline?
I'm going to say this. Kyle takes tequila shots better than you guys. And he's the
Kyle can suck my
I
dick.
don't give a fuck what Kyle can do with tequila.
Okay, here we go. Would you rather shrink 3 feet whenever you cough or blow up like a balloon?
I know.
David over
You're trying to- I just like-
Oh, I already know. I already know.
Blow up like a balloon.
Hey! We got another question.
Alright, I'll listen to Groupie Gang.
Would you rather shrink 3 feet whenever you cough or blow up like a balloon every time you drink alcohol?
I feel like I do blow up as a balloon already. I've been farting my fucking ass off.
I would shrink.
I don't cough that often, so I'd rather shrink 3 feet.
Can I
Unless-
hear what Groupie
Unless you
Gang
get
said again?
COVID.
God damn it, Tyrell.
I'm just asking politely. what
Would
did
you
say?
rather shrink 3 feet every time you cough or blow up like a balloon every time you drink alcohol?
Oh, bro, I am not blown up like a balloon. I haven't heard you that. I drink way too much booze. So yeah, every time I cough, I'm gonna shrink 3 feet. That's what's gonna happen.
Bro, my mouth is still pretty. Holy shit, those mild wings are
I
hot.
will. I like to drink a lot of alcohol, so I'm not gonna do that because.
No. The wings, the
I'm lit.
golden shower ones.
Golden
Shower?
hot? No, golden shower one's okay. I mean, I got a golden shower set up for you in the bedroom later on. Don't worry about it. And by the way, I have so many beds now that Casey's not here.
But that was 2 months ago.
Don't take me up on that offer. I also got some restraints. Because the best way to do anal is missionary, not fucking.
Yeah.
It's not fucking doggy style.
Yeah.
It's the worst
You gotta
way.
go down. You gotta go. Yeah, you can't go.
You can't do anal fucking doggy style. It is horrible. She's gonna hate you.
It's just like the casino.
Well, definitely gonna get her to jizz that way.
Super intense.
You're gonna jizz the other.
Takes all the time to
Yes.
get the information back.
Wait, you gotta manage jizz?
But usually they kind of fast track everything.
No, I get a female to jizz every time I come in the ass.
How do you?
I got like 4 or 5. I don't know.
No, I'm talking about a shot. But
Oh yeah, no, that's terrible. But the wings overpower the taste of it. So.
That's not a good. The rental is not good.
Good this year. I'm still here. Whoa, what the? I'm still keeping that as an option, by the way. But unfortunately, I'm going to be taking another warehouse. I'm retaking my whole job warehouse position right now. But I still want that position
Dang.
if I can get it.
By the way, this beer's still here because you put it up here. I got it, buddy. That's pretty good.
Wait a second.
Fuck yeah, I've been saving that.
That's my keeper.
I'm gonna tap. You're like, I want to try this. Like, go ahead, George.
We took a quick intermission to grab pizza and wings, and the wings were hot.
Now, why would you choose what you chose? I don't cough that often. That's why I choose what I chose. That's why I chose what I choose.
I'm good shrinking. I just don't want to get big.
Exactly. He's good. Dave's good shrinking. He doesn't want to get big.
Same exact.
Did we shoot the same tequila?
I don't know.
Are you serious, guys?
I don't know.
Alright.
I'm not shooting anything.
I'm gonna say no.
Get the fuck away from me.
I'm gonna say no because
I
you
got
suck
this
at drinking alcohol.
I got the syringes ready. Who's ready to shoot some fucking tequila?
Exact same thing.
I got the needles clean.
Oh, that was good.
We're
Good
shooting
food.
tequila.
Good
You
food.
suck at drinking alcohol. Don't talk to me.
This is not SoCo night. This is not SoCo night. I'm not throwing up. I'm not fucking.
No, that sounds like personal things about you and Soko. You're
Yeah.
not gonna get set down.
Do you remember SoCo night, Kyle? Do you remember?
I don't. No.
He's like, I really don't
Kyle,
remember
we
it.
we were sitting at that table over there, and I would drink a swig and hand it to you.
Nope.
And then you would drink a swig and pass it around. And then I would drink another swig.
That was the
I know.
night that we
You
found.
finished?
You could
Kyle,
input
we
any
finished
night.
that
Do you remember
whole
this? And it's
bottle.
gonna be a no.
Yeah.
I don't remember shit.
No, I know. It
Kyle,
was-
you remember it soon as this. That was the night we were talking about our favorite cartoons.
Actually, that was the
Yeah.
night that Kyle
No,
said
and
to
then
me-
no, Kyle, do you
Have
remember?
you watched
really? Kyle,
on
do you
Netflix
remember? We were like detailing how we would
the
like come
series
home
High Score.
from school.
Yes,
And
I
we
The
would
remember.
be
video
like,
game
oh,
one?
yeah, so we would watch this, and
Holy
you're
crap,
like,
is that great?
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, if you're in our age, it's right where the television came out. Oh my god.
No.
Great
Dude,
series.
it
Were you in
was-
there? Why were we in there talking?
Because I had the blue.
Because we had the Omni mic, and we were trying to sit around
Oh,
the
doing a
round
podcast.
table.
Yeah, we were doing
Yeah.
podcasts.
That's why the mics are out.
No. I think the
No, it was the Omni
memory
mic.
that they're trying to
Ah,
get me to remember.
It was
a
the
podcast
Omni
night,
mic,
too.
so we were all sitting
We
around.
have
It was
evolved
like-
so well.
It was only like our
did
fourth or
so
The
fifth.
equipment, you got the
Yeah.
legit stuff right
I
now.
wouldn't say well, but enough.
Bro, I have like saved myself $15 a month because I have invested in this stuff. Just on better microphones.
Can someone look at chat?
Me and you have the
I
best
can't see.
fucking mics.
Do we?
Yeah.
We like those.
It's random how
Not too much.
it's random how you last how big you get. Either just get a beer or a beer gut or it says it.
What's the question?
It's the same question he was asking. He just reiterated some of his viewpoints. Kyle, would you rather shrink 3 feet whenever you cough or blow up like a balloon every time you drink alcohol?
Do I stay 3 foot shorter?
No.
No, once you get back
Every
up.
time you cough, you get 3 feet shorter. Every
Do I
time.
go back up
Yeah, you do. We're done.
When?
when I'm done coughing?
I don't know. Ask Rocky.
Let's
Girl
assume
meat.
yes.
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
assume yes.
If I don't just like progressively just keep getting shorter, I fucking cough. That was a cough. You're 3 feet shorter. Like
Yep, I'll be 3 feet.
so, if you get back up after that,
Yeah,
cough,
three-
Now I'm 0 feet. I'm down there.
that's what I'm saying. It's like, ooh. You're
Okay,
gone.
now it could
Now
be
you're
fun.
negative height.
Uh-huh.
Now you're just down to
So you get
get in the
insect,
Ant-Man territory there.
insect level, yeah. Okay.
I picked
It's
the
a little
3 feet. That sounds like a fun trip. You get short and see what the world's like.
Everybody be careful. We've only got 3 chances at this. We've got 2 chances at this.
yeah.
Great line.
Yeah, I mean, but what if you do that around friends and they don't notice that you coughed because they were in another room and they fucking step on your ass?
Hold on.
Where'd he
You're
go?
talking about Kyle. Of course I notice when he coughs. Right?
Bring it up.
Okay.
Fuck, that pizza was hot too. Shit.
Pizza's good. That jalapeno chicken one's good.
Motherfucker.
That's a
Sorry.
good chicken.
So,
Hey, man, some
Smell
good
it first.
discussion, man. Good discussions tonight, BS. And
yeah, we got an hour and 45 minutes of podcast, and we're still live streaming. right?
Already?
yeah, we're still
Yeah,
live.
Yeah, we're good.
So
yeah.
don't
We're
go
still-
running across the stream doing something you shouldn't be doing.
Hey,
Or do that. I mean, it's completely up to you.
You know, viewers, we'll see what they want.
See what they
Actually,
want.
but,
You know, you give the
uh,
audience what they need.
Hey, don't give me a Miller. If you give me a fucking Miller, I'll kick your
What
fucking
do you
ass.
want?
Not a Miller.
I'll be out there in a minute.
Why'd you buy
Pick
the
up
Miller?
what I want.
Hey, that Darko the Moon's good.
Was delicious.
Oh, it's a very good one. Very good one. Then we talked a little WandaVision, Star Wars, Mandalorian.
You watched Long Division.
No, WandaVision.
Long-
Long Division.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
That
what
probably
he said.
sounded like that, didn't I?
I'm
We
sorry,
watched them
guys, that
solving
sucks.
problems on YouTube. How to take care of it.
Back to school, kids.
Yeah.
Long division night.
Yep.
A bunch of drunk people talking long division.
I don't understand what they're going to be doing with this.
You know what? That was the exact conversation we had, Kyle, was what are they doing with WandaVision?
I don't think it'll do well.
We were all sitting here wondering, because they did a great job with the trailer not telling you really what it's about, right? And we were kind of like, when does it take place, right? When does it actually take place in the timeline? And Ty goes, well, it's got to be after he died because he has the Mind Stone and she tells him he's dead. And we're like, that makes sense. But we're kind of like, what are they doing with it? How? Yeah, I according to Ty, there's a comic book series on this. I have not read this one, this storyline. So I don't know. He says, I don't want to go into it because I don't want to spoil or give it away for you guys. But yeah, we had a good conversation about that. I mean, it was just kind of like, what are you doing?
Yeah, because I saw the trailer for it, and it just looks like a bunch of
It also like a sitcom,
sitcom
doesn't
scenes
it?
that were
Yeah.
based in the 50s. Like, what's the basis of the show?
I wonder if it's something like your life at the, flash before the end of your life type thing. Maybe where you go through
Heck
stuff.
yeah, that
You
sounds
know?
cool.
Should have brought that up.
That or I don't really know a lot of
Like,
their
is
extent of
WandaVision like
powers.
a flash of your life type thing, right? End of your life, and you have a flash of everything that could be.
She used her powers.
You guys, what?
I'll have to read this. If it's on Prime, I'll just read it.
I understand what happened, and it's fucking amazing. Like what is going on? It's so great.
I'll, if it's on Prime Reading, I'll get it, and then I'll see what Kindle Unlimited has with it.
Are we talking about WandaVision again?
Yeah.
Yes, it's fucking great.
I need to read that comic. The only comic that I have or have collected, I've read a lot, here and there, but the only full line I've read is Green Lantern Blackest Night.
Really?
It's
Full
I
line
have
for it? Yeah.
I
You're
have
such a Green Lantern whore.
bro. I have every issue for the whole series, including the offsets for the main in framed.
Yeah.
In a framed thing.
Frame?
Did you
Frame?
Did you see Ryan Reynolds?
Kyle!
What was it? Ryan
Fucking
Reynolds was
drown
it like
you.
a minute? Ryan Reynolds on Twitter, he put the Green Lantern. God, what did he do? Ryan Reynolds is something.
Oh wait, didn't
stupid
he do
green.
a
He's like a minute Green Lantern.
It's a term for it. Abridged.
Oh my
Green
gosh,
Lantern
it was great.
But as done by Deadpool. Or
As done by
something like that.
Deadpool, right? Yep. Oh,
Which
it was
is just Ryan
classic.
Reynolds.
Just
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds. Perfect.
They had a lot of that at the end of the last Deadpool movie. Just
Yeah,
some cutaway scenes, and I think they finish off the rest of the movie. It was just like
Everyone
was
picked
awesome.
everyone picked the shrink option, and that's because we drink too much. So-
I'm gonna tell you this for positive reasons. The one reason I love having you on the podcast because you are an ultimate fucking DC fanboy. Where the rest of us are on Marvel now, you
on the
still
popular demand.
you still
Marvel.
love DC, even though they still
Bro,
fuck you over left and right. No matter how hard the fucking spider, the
Did you, have
fucking
you
Superman
seen?
movie
Have you
sucks.
seen? I'm not in anything. I'm just
That's
like
just
if
the
you're
cinematic.
good-
Actually, I'm gonna say, hold on. I'm gonna say, no matter how hard the Batman movie sucks.
Have you seen?
Because I
have you
really,
seen Justice League Dark Apocalypse War?
Sounds
Yeah,
like a
I
cartoon.
really enjoyed it. Yeah,
Holy shit!
I'm talking about their cinematic.
Well, no,
Their
I like-
fucking
I like
anime.
Justice League.
So
Why
good.
What's
There we go.
making money?
that is why
What's making money?
That's
Yeah.
that's why I'm such a DC fanatic
Because that's
because
not
their
making
comics, their animated are so
The animated really
fucking
good.
Yeah.
great.
the animated
They just need to
really
translate
good.
to money.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that's not making anything.
They
for us.
can't
That's
do it cinematically
How
because
can you not?
they can't because they want
Oh,
to do their own fucking
shit.
dumb shit.
Shit, I apologize, but it's
You
not.
started me on a fucking tangent.
Sorry,
Start me
I
on
understand.
this.
Drink.
We got a drink. We're on
I don't
DC
know
against
about that, but all right.
Marvel.
Yeah, you
They can't get their shit right because they can't stick with source material. They can't build a base and then build off of it. No, they gotta jump off a fucking tower without
Flashpoint, Paradox.
fucking having
Bring
anything.
this up.
It's always fun. I was actually
Now wait.
I was getting
So
this
lead that
compliment,
into it.
actually.
What do you think about the new Justice League?
The Snyder Cut?
The Snyder
I
Cut.
haven't watched
Fuck
it.
you. $70 million fucking dollars? Most fucking movies don't cost that much.
They do.
70
And they're
million.
reshooting parts.
Reshoot things? Fuck off.
They
Dude,
did 70
Justice
episodes
League-
to shoot.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie,
Okay.
I'll subscribe to
You know
HBO Max to watch it.
So Justice League,
Tom, what
the
do you
movie,
do with it?
Tyrell's not even in the picture. I don't
Oh.
give a fuck if I'm
Justice League,
in the
this
picture,
shitty
but
movie
Tyrell's
right
the
now.
one talking.
Now they're doing the fucking Justice League Snyder cut, which is a totally different fucking movie that came out.
It was what the original movie
What-
was
what
supposed
he
to be.
wanted
What
to
he
do-
wanted to do, they took over halfway through.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
we
Josh
did.
Whedon took over. yeah.
Halfway through,
But
right?
then they have all the original shoot from when they did the movie already. Like,
They
why
do.
didn't
Some of
they-
it.
And now they said it was going to cost $30 million to do. Now he's like, nah, it's because it was going to $70 million. And I'm like, well, I hated the first fucking movie. You want me to like the second fucking movie you're going to make out? Like,
It'll be
Wait,
interesting to see what they
they're
do.
trying
I'll
to-
watch it.
Wait, hold on. They're trying to get more money for the Snyder Cut,
The Snyder Cut
was
originally
30.
said it was going to be 30, and now it's 70.
70.
but they're trying to get more
It's
money.
costing
No.
30 more. But now it's costing 70 million more just to finish.
They're-
different
Because it
cuts.
was supposed to be a finished movie, but now Snyder's got the HBO Max and all of the fucking fanboys like, we want the Snyder Cut.
Loki.
Came
So
out
I'm
and
saying,
said,
So they
but
have-
that's what I'm saying. They want more money to
They're not
finish
wanting it, they're getting it.
They're
They're
getting it.
It's
They're
costing more than they said, though.
Yeah.
To
'Cause they're
finish a
getting-
movie that's
'cause
already
Cavill,
done.
Affleck,
that.
and Gaddit are all
Oh,
coming back to
fuck DC
reshoot stuff.
Cinematic, yeah.
Right.
DC Cinematic sucks ass. I don't care.
Shut up.
Like I understand that Snyder's cut. I love how he like. I love how he like paused for a second and was like, fuck you.
Loki. All done.
But
No.
like
No.
no.
Yeah, I'll watch it. I
I'll
will
watch it.
I will
watch
watch
it.
it.
I'll watch it. Don't get
To
me
see
wrong.
how
I'm gonna
different it
watch
really is.
I don't want to watch it though. Like I watched it and I didn't like it. I mean, I enjoyed it for what
I
it was.
didn't hate it,
But
I
I was like,
I enjoyed. I was entertained.
I enjoyed Justice League way more than
Yes,
I did Batman vs.
much
Superman.
more than Batman vs Superman. I like.
If you were
Justice
with us that night, we
Yo,
were
remember that one?
Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
gosh!
I honestly did not enjoy either.
You didn't like Justice League? I watched it and I was at least entertained.
I wasn't even entertained.
Maybe because my expectations of that were
Well, because
very
Batman
very low.
because Batman
Yeah.
Superman already fucked your
I was like,
expectations.
well,
where you're
how
like,
bad
"Eh."
could this really be, right?
Favorite movie all time, Batman Superman. Couldn't say it. Sorry.
You know what? It was my
Favorite
favorite
Batman
movie too. 'Cause you know why? I was stone cold fucking hammered with me and my little brother. When we watched the
Deb, remember, it
movie,
was you, me, Devin, and Casey, right?
We were
Us
all
four.
fucking drunk.
And
We
he
pounded
dropped
so
dropped
many
the
beers.
beer in the freaking theater, and you're going all the way down. We're like, that's us.
And Devin goes like 35 minutes in. I swear that. Stop fucking talking.
Yeah. I mean, there was at one point I remember watching it, and I wasn't as tore up as you two were,
Yeah.
but I was feeling really good, and I remember watching it going. I remember looking, going, what is going on right now? I just was just
You
like,
looked
you
at
gotta
me.
be kidding me.
It was you, me, Devin, Casey, and you yelled at me. And goes, "What's going on?" I was like, "Batman's in the future. He's doing something fucking."
I was like, and I remember going, why?
Why? I order another beer. I
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
just keep drinking. All right. I remember just seeing. I was just like, what are they doing right now? Oh man, I remember that, and I remember just when Casey told Henry Cavill, it was like, stop talking. I was like, we got to end this movie. This is awful right now.
All of us are.
Neither one, like even with Batman vs Superman setting my expectations so low for Justice League, I still was not entertained to the slightest. Because I'm like,
Really?
No,
I was
because
entertained a little.
every single
Oh, yeah, a little
second of Justice League just felt so fucking rushed and jam
Very
packed.
forced.
When
Forced
fucking
and
Jam
rushed.
packed where I'm like, I can't enjoy anything because the second I start like, maybe this is gonna go somewhere. No, it's something new, and it's like fuck. Like just pick something and go with it. Set Apocalypse World to the fucking end. Don't keep bringing it up and then doing this and then doing that. It's just, fuck, I couldn't do it.
Can I ask this question? What did we all think about Affleck as Batman?
I liked Affleck.
I
I liked
didn't
him.
like. I didn't.
I
like
liked
it.
him.
I didn't
They
have an
just
issue with
fucked him
him.
with the suit. Made him look
No
too
problem with him as Batman.
bulky.
Yeah.
It was look too bulky.
I didn't.
That's it.
Okay, I didn't hate him,
They went the wrong way.
but I feel like Affleck could have done a better Bruce.
And they didn't let him.
But I think
they
that's the
didn't-
problem.
yeah,
They
that
let
was
him.
always
They
bad.
didn't
They
let
didn't
him.
let him.
Yeah.
Didn't
I
let
thought
him.
he absolutely. But he
Affleck, like Bruce is supposed. First of all, Bruce is supposed to be the number one detective in the world.
Oh,
Wonder
fuck
Woman.
you and that detective.
I'm sorry, but he
I
is.
hate that shit.
Wonder Woman.
Batman is-
Wonder Woman should not get the upper hand on him.
Batman-
Plain and simple. There is
There's no way.
countless
Yeah.
comics, countless animated, countless everything where Bruce does stuff, aka Batman does stuff that the Justice League doesn't know about until it happens, and they're like, "What the fuck, Batman?" And they're like,
Yeah.
and he's like, contingency plan, and they're like,
I had it ready. I was ready.
and like, and they're like, and they're like,
You
"What the
guys.
fuck?" And but the fact that he was just so fucking dumb.
But they had to put in the point of women
Yeah, one of
are
those.
just as good as men now.
Fuck.
They need their time in the limelight.
Fuck that.
So
What? Okay.
She got the upper hand on him because he's the best detective. But
First of all,
she doesn't even
detect.
Then you're not even staying to this, like you said, you're not staying to the source material.
Source
but you're
material.
getting it.
But that's what they're trying to do is like they're trying to change that source
I
material.
get you, and that's what pisses people off.
Yep.
Like, dude,
It does.
we just want to see it on the
Yep.
cinema,
We just wanna
the
see it in
source
real life.
material. We don't
And
care
pretend
about
that it's
changing
actually
it.
happening.
Look, here's the thing. I agree with whatever they were trying to do, but here's the thing. Stick to the source to build your foundation, just like Marvel did.
Well, they had the blueprint right there.
They're like
Fuck,
Batman wears a black
know.
suit and jumps around and grappling gun.
But
Base
no.
source material.
I'm saying
But every fucking movie,
That's what they
hey,
do.
how did Batman, the new Batman, get his powers?
The same way.
Oh, my parents
Hello.
go. I have heard this so many fucking times. I mean,
What's your superpower?
Ah!
I'm very
I'm
sure
rich.
whatever he says.
I'm wealthy. I hate
Paper
fucking
box
murderers.
like, okay,
but compare that same line, right? Take away that suit. What are you?
What are
Billionaire
you?
playboy
Billionaire
philanthropist.
No, it's
Yeah.
What if it's like Titans when like they're like, so what's your superpower to Robin? And then he's like, I can like keep you all alive. Like that's what he says, and it's like, what the fuck? That doesn't
I
make
agree.
shit.
I mean, should be.
I mean, you
Yeah.
think about it, if he is the greatest detective in the world, there's some underlying maybe like superhuman ability of his detective skills.
Then-
Maybe.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
don't know.
Well, I mean,
Inspector Gadget was
He's a
pretty
superhero.
fucking
Fucking robot!
Does Batman talk to bats? No? Okay, then he's not a superhero.
He does with the right tech.
Which is
If he pays for the right subscription
Okay,
model.
so his billionaire thing doesn't.
the right update to his
Okay,
software.
technically,
We got 5.0 over 4.5.
the thing is that like Marvel has built this base, and now they can evolve. They can do what they want to this point. They can evolve into whatever
Dude,
they
every
want.
time you bring up fucking Marvel versus DC, we have three, which you just did.
Damn it! I'm just saying. Every time that
Yeah, well,
they can evolve now. DC can't because they still haven't built that fucking foundation.
bro. I think they're doing it with Wonder
Now,
Woman.
let me ask you this. I was gonna say, what did you think about not the sequel, the first Wonder Woman? See, I like the first Wonder Woman.
To this day, I still have not watched it.
The only thing that I will say
Really?
is from a woman's perspective, from Casey, she was like, I love the movie for women's empowerment because she was screamed at us, woman empowerment, woman
Oh,
empowerment.
it did do
But
that.
it
And
wasn't like in your face about it and
Right.
like annoying.
It was the only movie.
Until the fucking end where she suddenly got her fucking powers because a man died.
Because
She
her
goes,
love died,
Fuck
right?
you. Fuck you.
Powers
We're
are
not-
based on love because she's a woman.
Right.
Fuck you.
That's what they did.
Casey got
But-
mad.
Yeah.
But
Super
at
mad.
least, at
You
least-
remember that night?
I remember that night. She got all pissed. But I remember that show on the Wonder Woman because it was the only DC movie that did a foundational
Yes.
thing of the character where you were
Yes.
caring about the character,
Yes.
nothing else.
Yeah.
Can't relax.
Okay, you can't.
You should watch. You should watch Wonder
Hey,
Woman.
You should.
I've argued with Casey about this, and mainly because of the fact that, and this ties into Green Lantern. Shut up, Kyle. In the Green Lantern Darkest Night, there in the comics there are other superheroes that get lantern powers, like because there's multiple Lantern Corps.
I didn't get that far. That's pretty cool.
The Flash gets Hope.
That's pretty cool.
so he becomes a Blue Lantern.
Okay.
Red Lightning.
Red and blue.
Aquaman's wife Mira, she gets rage, so she becomes a Red Lantern,
I'm glad you ended with
and she's a
rage.
fucking badass. Scarecrow becomes a Yellow Lantern. Lex Luthor becomes an Orange Lantern. Hal Jordan still stays a Green Lantern because fucking Hal
I
Jordan.
don't feel like that was necessary to give him lantern powers. They're already superheroes.
Yeah. Wonder Woman becomes a Pink Lantern.
Because she's a woman,
No,
and girls like pink.
because
Lantern
that
love.
like she exactly like that's what that lantern is love. So like that's why like it canon wise, there is a
makes sense.
huge basis off of that.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And and I guarantee you that rubbed Casey wrong because it was all about woman empowerment,
Self-sufficient,
and
don't
then
need
love.
men, and then basically you
That-
can't get all your powers.
That
unless you
is
have
what they
men.
did. They did do that.
And if
it
you,
was all about
if you
woman
did it,
empowerment. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do
if
this.
you
I'm
did
gonna
it
be
more as a
strong.
subtle thing,
Yeah.
then it would have come off more as I am just a powerful woman that loves and brings love, rather than
I got my powers.
I got my
because of
power
love.
from
That's
love.
fucking
She got the full
Because-
extent because she
But-
found that love.
But
That's like
okay, but within the Green Lantern Blackest Night series,
Casey, you mean drink your
what's
dad?
the pink?
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
the pink? I can't remember the Pink Lantern or the Pink Lantern's oath, but it has something to do with being able to bring love to other people. It's just like how green is the willpower, being
Right.
able to bring will, and orange is fear, and all this other, or yellow is fear, and orange is greed, and all this other shit. Like it's a characteristic trait, and which is why she got the power from it and became a Star Sapphire, because she was able to. She's able to get people to bring more love to themselves and shit like that. There's more basis to it than there is on what they did in the film,
Right.
which is why I understand why Casey's pissed about it. But at the same time, to me, great.
Real quick, Stephen A., what the fuck is in your hair right here?
And what was on my fucking toilet seat a minute ago? There was a fucking like jizz stained fucking hair gel. I'm like, I was like,
Well,
what
that
is
must
this?
be him.
What is this on my toilet
So-
seat? Just like a
Casey's mad
Casey
about
says
something.
Stephen Comp.
She wants us to check the chat, but I'm seeing like she wants us to do some do or drink live.
It's do or
Oh, son of a bitch! We can do that.
It's do or dad.
Yes,
Yeah.
Stephen. Okay, I agree with you in the end.
I was like, no, we're not doing do or
there's
dad.
way too much sexual stuff in that. There's way too many dicks in here.
Oh, yeah.
Any
Too
of that
many.
shit.
Too many.
Grookey,
Yeah.
so our names, I'm Tom. The host is Tyrell.
How you guys doing?
Kyle's in the background.
No, I'm not.
I'm Dave.
Special guest Dave.
Co-host Stephen.
And then Casey, who is in the chat and has been in the chat, is
She is
Tyrell's spouse.
She's another host.
She's a part of
And,
it.
and yeah, the main host and social person. So you have Tyrell, Casey.
You say Casey's the main host?
No, the main social person.
Oh,
The main social, like social
Better
media.
make
Social media.
So
Everybody
yeah, she's a host. and
don't
the
give
main
her that
social-
fucking power. Oh, fuck if you give her
That's
power.
It's over.
different. That's something different. But so, anyways, Tyrell and Casey, they're the co-hosts of stuff, and then Stephen and I are the main kind of
Panelists.
Yeah, panelists.
Panelists
here.
is a good
And
one.
then you have
Panelists,
special
and you can bring in the
guests.
guest
Yeah, Kyle
stars.
here, who's pretty often and stuff. But that's us. So
There you go.
That's where we're at right now.
You just watch Wonder Woman.
I don't know how you didn't watch.
How did I
Wonder
watch it? That was the best
Wonder
one.
Woman was like the best movie.
That was the best one.
I honestly, I rewatched Suicide Squad the other day. I enjoyed Suicide Squad.
No, the
too.
first one.
It wasn't bad.
Nah, it wasn't half
You
bad.
know,
wait,
it was,
what was the first? Birds of Prey was.
Birds of Prey was
Second.
really good.
That's the
Yeah,
second
yeah,
one.
okay, yeah,
About
that's
her.
Birds of
on,
Prey was
like,
good.
HBO.
Better than
That got sent right
Casey
to yeah.
loves Birds of Prey. I
Better
mean,
than Suicide for sure.
Okay, then
Was it?
Okay,
I
yeah,
haven't
yeah.
seen it yet. It
It's
was.
just
It was,
more
it was,
fun
it
and
was.
flashy and
Yeah.
just like
It was.
outrageous.
Okay. Yeah.
Really was.
I'm terrible with all those fucking.
You gotta keep up with it.
I grew up reading like the comic books that I read were all Wolverine based. I didn't read other ones, but I hardly fucking remember any of that because most of the time I got hit in the side of the head by my dad growing up, so I don't remember a lot of those things. But Like the comic books. Well, I just mean like the X-Men
No,
and
no.
or like Wolverine stuff in general.
Why did you gravitate more towards Wolverine?
I
He's a
just like
badass.
his like healing ability. I liked his fucking like
Immortality
His
is given.
badass, like I'm gonna fuck you up. Like his
Do whatever
fight-
you want.
No, his fight with like Sabretooth all the fucking time was like my brother and I. Like, cause I'm a twin. So like him and I, like we were always fighting. And I was like, fuck you. Like, and like that's how like a lot of our fight was. Like they cared about each other, but they fought all the time. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
like Wolverine would never want somebody else to kill Sabretooth. He wouldn't want to do it, but he wouldn't want anybody else to do it. You know what I mean? And I think that I just gravitated a lot towards that.
Okay.
Like growing up, and so like that just always sat well with me. And then how much he loved like Phoenix, but somebody else loved Phoenix more than him. Like
Right.
or,
He was like, I don't care.
Yeah, but like he still was like, fuck it, I don't care. Like this is the person like I'm fucking willing to like die for and do anything for. And I think that some of that like honor and some of that like just like I like this is loyalty and
Yeah.
that sort of thing was just what always stuck with me with a lot of that.
Like it.
But I love like the whole like we talked about this early on in our series was the Dark Phoenix and like getting home like when the Dark Phoenix comics were on like TV for the X-Men series, like when Phoenix started getting like that whole fucking
Oh, yeah.
series of cartoons on TV and stuff like that. Like Tyrell and I talked a lot about that or whatever, but
Yeah. So I had to look it up, but the Star Sapphire's oath for their core is for hearts long lost and full of fright, for those alone in blackest night, accept our ring and join our fart.
that
Damn it!
doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound
Join
right.
our farm.
Join
Everybody.
join our fight. Love conquers all with Violet's light.
Violent light.
Violet light.
Violet, yeah.
Yo, Opie, you're almost like.
Which is
shit.
why, like-
You better chill, bro.
It makes sense on what.
Which
yeah.
is why it makes sense on what they
Yeah,
were.
because he wants to play.
Yeah, I'm telling you. You know what? Tomorrow night you should watch Wonder Woman. Watch it. Watch it. You will not. I don't think you'll be disappointed.
Look,
None of the movies.
Okay, I'm the only one. Like, were you disappointed with Aquaman?
I didn't mind Aquaman. I enjoyed it. I have that movie.